stuff you need from the comfort of your ankle socks. Home. Download the app to get delivery in as fast as 30 minutes and a $0 delivery fee on your first 3 orders while supplies last. Minimum $10 per order. Additional terms apply.
Quiet 10-game hit streak. It's him at this point hitting .311 in the month of July. Rob Refsnyder, the left fielder, bats second. He's followed by Connor Wong, who's had a struggle of a July, batting third. Rafi Devers looking for home run number 29 against the Yankees in his career. Bats cleanup and plays third. Tyler O'Neill hit home runs 99 and 100 in his major league career. He bats fifth and plays right, followed by Romy Gonzalez, the right-hander, with an .835 OPS against left-handers this year. Starter for the Yankees is Carlos Rodon from the left-hand side. He is the first baseman, batting sixth. Batting seventh and making his Red Sox debut tonight, Danny Jansen, the designated hitter, who spent the first 6+ years with the Toronto Blue Jays. Cedar Rafaela bats eighth and plays short, and Jamie Westbrook, the second baseman, bats ninth and rounds out the Red Sox lineup tonight with Tanner Houck on the mound opposite Carlos Rodon. Red Sox and Yankees and Sunday Night Baseball with you. Will Fleming, Joe Castiglione, after his first pitch, will have the call of this ball game. And it's one of those things that I'm sitting here right above where home plate is in the booth, looking down at Fenway Park right now. It has a big feel to it. It is Sunday night. It is full. It is about to be full. Walking in here, you could feel the energy on Lansdowne and around, and this is the rivalry. This is the best game in baseball. It was on Friday night. It was last night. We've had 36,000 plus in each of the last 2 nights, and on another July evening at Fenway Park, the juice is here, and so are we. So excited to bring it to you. We have it for you on the other side. Joe Castiglione has his first pitch, and then Tanner Houck has the second pitch of this ball game. That's it for us on the pregame show. The game comes your way next on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
You've been listening to the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Proudly brought to you by Mass Mutual. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. The Red Sox are coming up next on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Hey, it's 4A. It's summer, and McFarland Energy invites you to upgrade your AC or natural gas equipment to a state-of-the-art energy-efficient system and enjoy big savings thanks to current utility rebates and 0% financing options. Plus, McFarland will take another $500 off a complete AC or heating install if you book now. Go greener with McFarland Energy's cleaner burning bioheat fuel, or keep your AC system reliable all summer in Greater Boston or on the Cape at McFarlandEnergy.com.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaws and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaws and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaws and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Patriot Place has it all for you to make the most of summer with family and friends. Shopping, dining, and entertainment for everyone. Bowl a strike at luxury lanes. Hit a bullseye throwing axes. Paint a masterpiece. Enjoy live performances by the hottest entertainers. And you've never experienced an adventure like this. Red Door Escape Room is now open. Don't forget to download the Patriot Place app for special entertainment offers and to earn rewards every time you visit Patriot Place. Shop, dine, enjoy.
Total Wireless is made to totally keep up with you. We now have unlimited data that never slows you down. Covered by the Verizon 5G network. And for less than $30 a month, we make your phone your ride or die. Switch now and pick a free 5G phone with qualified plan purchase. And your fourth line at no additional cost. Visit your local Total Wireless store today. Total Wireless, we're totally with you. Actual speeds may vary by location. For data management practices, see TotalWireless.com.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer, he hears things differently. To the untrained ear, everything on his shop floor might sound fine, but he can hear gears grinding or a belt slipping. So he steps in to fix the problem at hand before it gets out of hand. And he knows Granger's got the right product he needs to get the job done, which is music to his ears. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Guess what, people? Wendy's has new saucy nugs. You heard me. Wendy's nugs now come in 7 saucy flavors. Buffalo, honey barbecue, garlic parm, spicy ghost pepper. You can literally hear your taste buds after every bite. I'm serious. Listen to mine. Okay, that's just me playing with sound effects, but you got the idea. For a whole new way to nug, gotta be Wendy's.
Gotta be fresh.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Hey, it's Jones, and if you're like me, I'm sure there's been points where you're paying far too much for your monthly mobile bill. Well, not anymore with Comcast Business Mobile. If your business pays too much for wireless with AT&T, T-Mobile, or Verizon, you might try cutting back on things you need. There's a smarter way to save with Comcast Business Mobile. Switching could save you up to 70% on business wireless. Comcast Business Mobile, powering smarter savings, powering possibilities. Add mobile to your business internet and find out how you can save up to $800 off your new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold X and Z Flip 6 with qualifying trade-in. Don't wait. Call 1-800-501-6000, 1-800-501-6000, or go to ComcastBusiness.com or visit an Xfinity store today. Restrictions apply. Comcast Business Internet required. Compares weighted average of top 3 carriers based on optimized pricing. Reduced speeds after monthly data threshold included with data option. Savings vary. Phone offer ends 8/12/24.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action. This is...
And the Boston Red Sox are the world champions.
Red Sox Baseball.
And it is gone!
On the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
For the first time in 86 years.
The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Holy cow!
110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. Arbella, gear for baseball fans, here for good. Brought to you by AZEK Exteriors. Visit www.azekexteriors.com. Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox.
And it's gone!
Citgo. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Sponsored by DigSafe. Call 811 before you dig or visit digsafe.com. Drains by James. Eastern Massachusetts leader in drain cleaning and pipelining.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Hire Morgan & Morgan. America's largest injury law firm. Cars for kids. Old car giving you problems? Why not donate it? Call 1-877-CARS-4KIDS today. Northern Bank. New England Ford. Ford Trucks. Official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
Looking up! Grand slam!
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. The Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program helps you manage and grow your paint business. Sponsored by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Swinging a drive to left field. There are a couple runs. Way gone.
Subaru of New England. Love spring in the all-wheel drive 2024 Subaru Forester. Verizon, the network Boston relies on.
Long gone into the monster seats.
Now, with all the play-by-play action, here's Joe Castiglione and Will Fleming.
Live from Fenway Park, an electric atmosphere and far and away the most important game of the season. Sunday night baseball and the arch-rival New York Yankees are in town for the deciding game of this 3-game series. Sox with their ace Tanner Houck on the mound, Carlos Rodon, whom the Red Sox hammered earlier this year, on the mound. And now Joe Castiglione about to be honored as the latest Ford Frick Award winner in the Baseball Hall of Fame. And just this minute, we discover that catching that first pitch will be the Red Sox manager, Alex Cora. So how cool is that? Joe is out on the field with his wife and many sons and daughters and grandchildren. Let's pick up the PA address announcer, Henry Mahegan, to honor Joe.
Feats recounted by storytellers who grab our attention and dazzle our imaginations. For generations of Red Sox fans, there is perhaps no storyteller more treasured than the son of New England, whose signature calls have sounded on our radios for more than 4 decades. When we remember iconic moments throughout Red Sox history, it is impossible not to hear his voice ringing out and exclaiming, "Can you believe it?" When it was announced by the National Baseball Hall of Fame that he was the 2024 Ford C. Frick Award recipient for his major contributions to baseball as a broadcaster, we were not surprised. To us, he has always been a Hall of Fame voice, and more importantly, he has always been a Hall of Fame person. Here at Fenway Park, he is known for his kindness, compassion, and sincerity, as well as his involvement in the Jimmy Fund and his impact on Red Sox Nation. Alongside his wife, Jan, his children, and his many grandchildren, he is living a Hall of Fame life, all while being the soundtrack to our summers. Tonight, we are proud to celebrate him and his achievement and welcome him to deliver the game's ceremonial first pitch. In his 42nd year with the Boston Red Sox, please welcome Joe Castiglione. Catching his pitch is Alex Cora. Okay, Joe, how about a pitch? Thank you, Joe, for your contributions to our national pastime and to all of us.
Well, just a little bit inside trying to brush back Aaron Judge, but what a wonderful moment and a great ceremony. Just a perfect job done by the Red Sox to honor our dear buddy Joe Castiglione. He'll be up in just a moment. It is the Sox and the Yankees, and ever so fitting that tonight is the night the Red Sox picked to honor Joe. He's been the voice of so many of these big ball games, and not to make too much out of it, but the finale of this three-game series with Boston at this very moment, 4.5 games behind the Yankees. They'll go home to play the Philadelphia Phillies. The Red Sox will host the Seattle Mariners. So a lot on the line tonight with Houck and Rodon. Time now for the national anthem, which is brought to you by BuildSubmarines.com. Singing tonight's anthem, the Dempsey Sisters.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Children.
And that are the Castiglione grandchildren, along with Grandpa Joe, saying play ball here. And indeed, it is just about that time. The Red Sox and the Yankees. What a cool moment on a lovely night for baseball. There is a little bit of rain expected in the next 15 or 20 minutes. That's something we will watch very closely, because both these teams are short in the bullpen, most especially the Red Sox. They need Tanner Houck to have a good one tonight. His prior start against the Yankees was indeed also shortened by rain. That day went only 3 1/3 innings. That was the wild game that Yoshida tied and the Red Sox won in extra innings. Lovely job on the national anthem, brought to you by BuildSubmarines.com. where you'll find stable, sustaining, skilled trades careers helping bring the next generation of U.S. Navy submarines to life. We build giants because it takes one to build one. Now, the Morgan & Morgan starting lineups brought to you by America's largest injury law firm. Well, the Red Sox and the Yankees both have new additions to their lineups. Jazz Chisholm arrived here about an hour and a half ago, and he's already kind of pushing the limits of Yankee rules. He's got his hat on backwards running out in the outfield. He is full of personality and flair. He's out there with Aaron Judge, and he will be in there as the center fielder, and he will bat fifth. Before him, Alex Verdugo, who has kind of emerged as public enemy number one in this series with the Yankees this season. He leads it off. He's in right field. Then Juan Soto is in left field, on base again 3 times yesterday. That's the 35th time this year he's done that. Soto is in left field batting second, and then the hottest hitter, the closest thing we've had to Barry Bonds in a couple decades, Aaron Judge. He bats third, and he's the designated hitter. Another enormous game last night. Leads baseball with 37 driven in and 37 homers and 95 RBIs. After Judge, Austin Wells, the left-handed hitting catcher, who's been hot. He cleans up. Then Chisholm, left-handed hitter in center field, batting fifth. Gleyber Torres had a real big swing in the late innings of last night's game. In the 10th inning, he kind of put the game to bed. Gleyber's at second base, batting sixth. Ben Rice, the first baseman, bats seventh, and Anthony Volpe, the shortstop, in the 8th spot, rounded up by Oswaldo Cabrera, the third baseman. For the Red Sox, Jarren Duran plays yet again. He has started all 104 Red Sox games this season. He's in there in center field, and he leads it off. He sparked a big-time rally against Rodon right here at Fenway Park in the middle of June. So Duran followed by Rob Refsnyder, who's been so good against left-handers like Rodon. Tanner Houck's ready to take the mound, but the umpires, for some reason, just now marched down the third base line, and they're occupying the home plate area. So Tanner's chomping at the bit, ready to begin his warm-up routine, but that won't be possible for just a minute or two. After Refsnyder, Connor Wong is the catcher. He'll bat third. Alex Cora told us before the game today that Connor may see a lot of action at other positions, second base and first base in particular. Tonight, though, he catches Houck. That's third. Rafi Devers has been held kind of quiet in this particular series. He's the third baseman. He cleans up, and he'll be followed by Tyler O'Neill, who hit 2 home runs in a game for the third time in 6 games last night. Not enough in that loss. He's in right field. He bats fifth. Then Romy Gonzalez will be mic'd up for ESPN tonight. He's the first baseman, batting sixth. The newest Red Sox player, Danny Jansen, is the DH. He slides right in, and he bats seventh. And Cedar Rafael, the shortstop, bats eighth, ahead of Jamie Westbrook, the second baseman, who bats ninth. Those are your Morgan & Morgan starting lineups, brought to you by America's largest injury law firm. You can feel the intensity in this ballpark right now. It is really jazzed up, and Houck greeted by a big cheer as he takes the mound at Fenway Park. Powering possibilities, brought to you by Comcast Business. Well, the story is pretty simple. Got to stay away from Aaron Judge. He's just been on an unbelievable tear. He was on base 6 times last night. Career best 4 hits. Since May the 4th, with runners in scoring position, he's hitting .393, and he leads the world in everything that matters offensively in big league baseball. So Tanner's got to stay away from him. With an advanced network, cybersecurity solutions, and trusted partnership, Comcast Business powers more businesses than anyone. Restrictions apply. Call or visit ComcastBusiness.com to learn more. Injury report is brought to you by Eastern MedTech. They know how tough it can be to get a good night's sleep. Well, really good news on that front from Alex Cora today. Tristan Casas is expected to begin a rehab assignment Tuesday with the Worcester Red Sox, which means he is not long for a return to the big leagues with the Red Sox. What a massive development that is, as we're now just about 48 hours away from the trade deadline officially arriving on Tuesday. Casas to get down to AAA. Slayton and Martin on the mend as well. Call 857-400-0044. Go to easternmedtech.com. Houck is ready to go. He circles the back slope of the mound. In his career, he's been marvelous against the New York Yankees, and this is one of the most important starts of the season for a man who's got the second lowest ERA in the American League. Tanner with that steely look onto the mound. Alex Verdugo digs into the left-handed batter's box, and we are just about ready to go. Booze rain down. The pitch to Verdugo is strike one on the outside corner. We are underway. 92-mile-an-hour sinker. 74 degrees. Right on time. It's 7:10. The 0-1 is ripped high and deep toward the monster in left. It is high, and it is off the MGM sign. Refsnyder can't make the play on the carom. Duran backs it up and throws to second. It's a sliding leadoff double for Alex Verdugo. Now, an ominous beginning. Just as in his first game back here at Fenway Park, Verdugo catches a lot of green underneath the MGM marker, and it's a leadoff two-base hit for Doogie. And that sets the table for the monsters in the middle of this lineup. Juan Soto and Aaron Judge. Joe is back in the booth with us after his wonderful pregame ceremony and first pitch. Soto takes a little bit outside a slider, and it's 1-0. You were just practicing trying to brush back Judge, weren't you?
Exactly. It was my knockdown pitch. But I'm in no shape to help the bullpen tonight.
I thought it was very cool that Alex Cora was the catcher.
Yeah, that
for
was a big surprise.
1-0 to Soto, and that misses a little bit outside.
What a treat. And the authenticator was on the field to authenticate the ball.
It's got the official MLB sticker on it.
And it has some dirt.
I love that.
Because I bounced it.
Well, that's all right. It'll make you always remember that moment. 2-0 with Verdugo at second base, just underway. Pitch is a soft ground ball to third. Devers has got to hurry. He backhands, he plants, he throws to first in time, and Verdugo does not advance. Interesting. That was kind of a 50-50. Verdugo dancing around. I thought once Raffy gloved that thing, he'd take off for third.
They sort of went back and forth.
He's not had a great series base running, Verdugo. And now here is Aaron Judge, and here we go again. It's early, but first base is open. Tread lightly. Tanner, in his career against Judge, had some success. Not a lot of home run, but Judge is 3 for 10 against him. He checks his swing on a slider that misses outside, and that's ball one. The home plate umpire tonight is Nick Marley. Marvin Hudson, the crew chief, is at first. Hunter Wendelstead is at second, with John Tumpane at third. Joe's got his Red Sox jersey on with the name Castiglione on the back, the number 24 from his ceremony. 1-0. The pitch is on the ground to the first base side, inside the bag, a fair ball, and that's going to give the Yankees the lead. Just kind of a flare off the end of his bat, but when you're hot, and it's 1-0 Yankees.
He was on base 6 straight times yesterday. So that's 7 overall in a row.
I know the stakes are not nearly the same, but this makes you understand what the Cardinals felt like with David Ortiz.
Right.
It's like he delivers every single time.
He didn't get around to walking to the last game. The Red Sox did walk Judge twice last night.
One of the softer hit RBIs of his season. So the Yankees jump ahead, and here is Austin Wells, a splitter for strike one.
I'm glad you noticed my knockdown pitch.
It's good.
All my grandkids says was, Grandpa, you got to do better than Noah Khan.
I think you cleared that bar. 0-1 to Wells. The pitch is a strike. Good slider.
And my son sent me a video of his hero. Dr. Tom sent me a video of his hero throwing out the first pitch, Dr. Fauci.
Not the image you wanted in your head.
No. What a great American.
He did a lot better than he as well. 0-2 to Judge. To Wells with Judge at first is fouled off on the first base side. Yeah, there are more important things than first pitches. Well, that was cool. And I know you had a really nice few words with Alex after you threw it.
Yeah, that was so sweet. I had no idea Alex would catch the pitch. And I look up, and there he is.
He's got a feel for the big moment. 96 driven in now for Aaron Judge, most in baseball. He's at first with 1 out and a run in, and a splitter misses to Wells. And it's 1-2. And typical of the Red Sox, just beautiful language honoring you in that couple-minute video montage.
Nobody does ceremonies better than the Boston Red Sox.
1-2 from Tanner. The pitch is a little bit outside. I think they said it perfectly in that anyone who has loved this team and has bathed in these magical moments over the last several decades. They attach all of those to your voice. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Wells.
It's been a blessing.
Here's the pitch, and it's ripped down the right field line. Fair ball inside the line, and that might have been a break as it bounces into the seats. I think Judge was going to score on that one going to the corner. Again, not all that hard hit, but perfectly placed. And with a run already in, the Yankees have him at second and third with 1 out. So similar to the way yesterday's game started. These Yankees have come out swinging. And here now the newest Yankee, Jazz Chisholm. This season down in Miami, 249, 13 homers and 50 driven in. What a spot for him to make his Yankee debut. The pitch is down and in. Splitter, and it's 1-0. All reports the Yankees not nearly done. They're very much engaged in the relief market. Jazz Chisholm needs a new belt. He's got the Marlins green and purple on his Yankee pants. 1-0. The pitch is a strike. He is, I think, very much against some of the Yankee norms already. I mean, the truth is, he got here 90 minutes ago, so I think they'll maybe straighten him out. But he came onto the field with a huge chain and his hat turned backwards, which I'd never seen before. 1-1 to Chisholm. The pitch grounded foul on the first base side, and it's 1-2.
I wonder if Derek Jeter would approve.
He was out there with Judge. You know, Aaron is not only the best hitter in the game right now, but he is the policeman of this team. They all revere and respect him. He's reined in Verdugo to some degree. 1-2. The pitch is just outside. A slider. Houck, in his last start, gave up 10 hits over 6 innings in Colorado. It's crazy. He's only won 1 start in his last 6 after that incredible run in the month of May and June. 2-2 to Chisholm. They lead at second and third. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. That was big for Tanner Houck. A 94-mile-an-hour sinker. And very large second out. Chisholm's 26 years old. He's under control for several more years, which is a big reason why the Yankees did have to give up a lot to get him. Moves continuing all across Major League Baseball. I think the big seismic moves still yet to come in the starting pitching market, maybe some hitters too. Here's Gleyber Torres, always a threat. The pitch to him is a little bit outside. Romy is at first. Jamie Westbrook at second. Rafaela, the shortstop, with Devers way back at third. Duran in center, O'Neill in right, and Refsnyder is in left. 1-0. Houck settles, he throws, and a line drive into right center field that's going to get 2 more runs in. Torres does it again. Judge scores right behind him. Sliding in, foot first is Wells. They do get Torres between first and second, but another 2-run hit, and after half an inning for the second straight night, it is 3-0 Yankees. Duran, Refsnyder, and Wong comeback trail again. Back at Fenway after this. So the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
For decades, Boston sports fans have celebrated legendary heroes of the game. And for decades, Boston drivers have come to expect nothing less than legendary customer service from Herb Chambers. That's because the Herb Chambers team is dedicated to offering excellence every time we step up to the plate.
When your favorite ball club looks to close out the game, they bring in a specialist. Same is true in the drain game. When Eastern Mass homeowners need drain and sewer problems expertly fixed, Drains by James is the move. Whether you need drain cleaning or repair, pipelining, or sewer repair, you can depend on Drains by James to bring the relief 24/7. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
Looking for a home run savings rate? With Northern Bank's 5.50% annual percentage yield on a 6-month CD, you'll hit it out of the park. Visit NBTC.com or stop into one of their 12 branches to open a 6-month CD at 5.50% APY. This offer is for a limited time and subject to change without notice. The maximum opening deposit is $250,000 per account. $500 minimum to earn APY, new money only. Northern Bank,
Member FDIC.
As a Boston sports fan, we know heartbreak. Hey, we even have a friggin' hill named after it. But we also know wicked awesome, like all our championship parades. When it comes to getting your CPAP supplies, New Englanders deserve a wicked awesome experience. Eastern MedTech is the GOAT of CPAP suppliers. Next time you need supplies for your CPAP anywhere in New England, depend on Eastern MedTech. Call 857-400-0044 or see easternmedtech.com.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Back at Fenway, Carlos Rodon on the mound for the bottom of the first. He's already got a 3-run lead, and this was similar to what the Red Sox faced against him last time. Jaron Duran sparked a big-time rally. He'll lead it off. That is the key to the game, brought to you by BMW. Hurry in during the BMW Summer Sales Event. Get a credit of up to $2,500 off. I would have said the key was stay away from Judge. They have already violated that rule. Judge drove in the first of 3, and it's time for the Red Sox offense, as has so often been the case of late, to answer the bell. Duran first, and now that he's settled in for the play-by-play, here's the Hall of Famer, Joe Castiglione.
Okay, thank you very much, Will. Jaron Duran, 293, which is 10th in the league, 13 homers, 52 RBIs, and he takes ball 1 from the hard-throwing lefty, Carlos Rodon of the North Carolina State. 31 doubles and 12 triples, leading the league in both categories for Jaron. The pitch, ground ball, bounce right side. Torres has it to his left, flips to first, and the leadoff man is retired 4-3 in the bottom of the first inning, which is brought to you by Herb Chambers Toyota of Auburn and Toyota of Boston. Here's Rob Refsnyder, who has feasted on left-hand pitching. Got a 4-game hit streak, 311 overall. With enough plate appearances, he'd be 6th in the American League in hitting and 3rd in on-base percentage, 399, 4 homers, 25 RBIs for Rob. Rodon delivers and leaves it high and away. Rodon had a tremendous start to this season, his first as a Yankee. At one point, he won 7 straight starts. And the breaking ball misses low. And then he lost 5 in a row. And was hammered in some of them. Once against Atlanta, 8 runs, 11 hits in 3 2/3. Then against Toronto, 8 runs, 10 hits in 5 innings. Grounded foul off the end of the bat to the right. Last start, though, he was better against Tampa Bay. 7 innings, only a run on 2 hits. And got a victory with 2 walks and 10 Ks. The velocity was up in the upper 90s. Now came up through the White Sox system and then had a big year with the Giants. 1-2, and ref fouls it straight back. Today's Red Sox-Yankee rivalry sponsored by Rings End. Looking for inspiration and expertise for your paint project? Visit ringsend.com to find your nearest Johnston Paint store. We are America's largest Benjamin Moore dealer, Johnson Painter, Rings End brand. That misses down, 2-2.
I've coined a new term. It's the Bogarts, when you get an 0-2 count into a 2-2, 3-2 count. And Refsnyder does that more than any other Red Sox hitter.
Yeah, Xander was so good at that. What a great 2-strike hitter. Always seemed to be behind 0-2. The pitch way outside and high.
He hit another 2-run homer today, did Bogarts. They finally lost to the Orioles. First time in 8 games, but he's hit over 500 since coming off the IL.
Good for Xander. What a great player and an even better guy. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got a fastball by him on the inside at 95. Rodon big and strong. And if he gets it back, the Yankees will be in much better shape. He had been struggling, as we said, with a 5-game losing streak till his last time out when he beat Tampa Bay. So 2 men down for Connor Wong, hitting a .298 with 9 homers and 34 knocked in. And the first pitch is away, ball 1. This week's Chick-fil-A community heroes are Alexia and Ava O'Donnell, twin sisters who spent the last 8 years collecting toys for the less fortunate families around Christmas. Honored to honor them. There's a fly ball, right center field by Wong toward the triangle. Back goes Chisholm into the triangle, and he makes the catch. About 10 feet back on the track, and the Red Sox go 1-2-3, unlike last night when they countered with 3 in the first. 3-0 New York on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
A lot goes into taking care of your property.
you need equipment with more reliability and versatility built in, like Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today.
In Connecticut, visit MB Tractor and Equipment in South Windsor, Ruitt Sibley Equipment in New Milford, and RNS Rentals and Sales in Torrington.
Hey, it's Joe. You know how amazing blueberries are for you? Not only are they rich in antioxidants, new data shows blueberries delay aging and promote longevity. And right now, blueberries and strawberries are on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. July is National Blueberry Month. Come celebrate by getting 1 pound strawberries and blueberries by the pint for 2 for $5. Yes, 2 for $5. Strawberries and blueberries. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
At 110 Grill, you'll find modern American cuisine in a trendy, casual atmosphere. Visit one of 110 Grill's 36 locations all throughout New England, where you can enjoy favorites like pulled pork mac and cheese, chicken caprese, steak tips, and so much more. The 110 Grill menu features the freshest ingredients, and 100% of their core menu can be made gluten-free. 110 Grill is an official partner with the Red Sox Radio Network. Visit 110grill.com for more information.
Fire up the grill this summer with Hatfield pork. Savor the taste of summer with Hatfield's flavorful variety of marinated pork tenderloins. From sunrise to sunset, Hatfield makes it easy to elevate your summer grilling menu. Visit simplyhatfield.com for recipes. Find your flavor with Hatfield.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Second inning, and it's 3-0 Yankees. 3 in the top of the first off Tanner Houck. And here is the local lad, the Cohasset kid, Ben Rice, who doubled off the center field wall in the 9th inning last night. Left for a pinch runner, and pinch runner scored the tying run as we were sent to extra innings with the Yankees. Got 3 in the 10th inning to win it. Rice 192 with 6 homers, 20 RBIs, including 3 home runs in 1 game against the Red Sox as he takes ball 1 low at 93. Houck has thrown more sliders this year than sinkers, the pitch. And there's one that drops in for a strike, a splitter at 88. Been an improved pitch. We're looking to see that snap on the slider that he's had, the great horizontal movement. The pitch is down and away with a hard sinker. 2-1, the left-hand batting Rice, who went to Nobles and then Dartmouth. Got a big contingent here from Cohasset. The pitch is swung on, hit in the air to center field. Durant hardly has to move now a few steps to his right and hauls it in for the out.
What do you think you would have heard from Romy Gonzalez if you told him late March of this year that Sunday, late July, Red Sox Yankees, he'd be at first base mic'd up on ESPN?
Yeah, that certainly would have been a shock. He's played all over 6 different positions at first tonight. Here comes Anthony Volpe at 252 with 8 homers. And Volpe takes one that backs over the inner half, a call strike with a slider.
Slider's just not the pitch it's been all year. That was center cut.
Yeah, it's not that sharp break or the wide break. That's low and away. Maybe you'll find it. That was another slider, 1-1. Gonzalez, University of Miami product, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That had some action to it. That was one of his better sliders. Time granted the hitter with a count 1-2. 3-0 Yankees already in the second inning. The game also sponsored by Riverwalk, spacious senior apartments on River Spring Living's 32-acre New York City campus overlooking the Hudson River. Here's the delivery. It's way outside off the mid of the catcher Wong.
Since just before the All-Star break, the Red Sox dead last in just about every pitching category. And it's not only the bullpen, it is the starters, too. I mean, that is now 31 runs allowed in the 43 1/3 innings by the starters.
2-2 is lined to the second baseman. Westbrook positioned perfectly deep on the dirt. And just a step to the right a second. It was right to him. Hard hit ball, 2 men down. Well, for most of the season, the Red Sox team ERA was under 3.5, really under 3.4 for the most part. Now it's up to 3.89. That really is a telltale sign.
It is.
Here's Osvaldo Cabrera. With one hit yesterday, the home run that Abreu almost caught. He grounds it foul to the right as he got jammed. The switch hitter at 246 with 6 homers. He's knocked in 30.
For all the information we have, Joe, most of the time it's a pretty simple game. I mean, you pitch, you're going to win.
It's usually what it comes down to, swing and a miss. You can only outslug teams so long. We've had 2 slugfests in this series. 0-2. We'll check our league leaders who are circling the drain, presented by Drains by James, Eastern Mass's leader, residential and commercial drain cleaning and pipelining. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes. Baltimore now a game and a half in front of the Yankees after a win over San Diego. Check swing low, and he did not go, says third base umpire John Tumpane. Red Sox 6 back at the moment. And 4.5 behind the Yankees. The pitch, swing and a miss, and one tailing down and away. A good sinker to retire the side. Well, that's better, a 1-2-3 inning, but after 1.5, it's still 3-0 New York on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Johnson Paint is now a Rings End brand. We'll use our expertise to turn your inspiration into reality with Benjamin Moore's large selection of brilliant and durable paints and stains. We offer expert advice for both contractors and homeowners, like complimentary in-store color and design consultations. Johnson Paint is proud to be New England's largest Benjamin Moore retailer, with 31 convenient locations as well as online shopping. No matter how big or small your project, we'll make sure you have everything you need to do it right. With Benjamin Moore at Johnson Paint, your inspiration, our expertise.
Foxwoods is your destination for exceptional experiences. Hit the stores at the Tanger. Savor each moment at dozens of delicious restaurants. Take it to the fast lane at Monza World Class Karting. Get in on the excitement at Topgolf Swing Suite. Catch unforgettable performances from legendary entertainers. Relax and revitalize yourself in our luxurious hotels and spas. Plus, so much more. Book today at foxwoods.com. Foxwoods Resort Casino. The wonder of it all.
If you're shopping for a new car, the choice is simple. Herb Chambers. We offer legendary customer service, the largest inventory in New England, the lowest prices, and the best value. Find out for yourself today at any one of our convenient Herb Chambers locations.
Town Fair Tire has the area's largest selection of Toyo tires. Sells them all at the guaranteed lowest price, offers more free services for life than anywhere else, and Town Fair has well over 100 locations throughout New England and New York. The area's largest inventory of Toyo tires at the guaranteed lowest price, more locations, and the most free services for life. So for your next set of Toyo tires, remember, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Gresh and Fourier, weekdays 10 to 2.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Home half of the second inning here. Carlos Rodon had a big first inning. 1, 2, 3, very quickly retiring the Red Sox. Devers, O'Neill, and Gonzalez do here in the Herb Chambers batting order, which is sponsored by Herb Chambers, Porsche Boston, and Porsche Burlington. Here's Raffy, who has 28 career home runs against the Yankees. He's at 294, 8 of his last 16, with 23 homers, 7th overall, 64 knocked in. Rodon, the hard-throwing lefty, deals, and a foul to the backstop, strike 1. We'll check the Subaru of New England scoreboard as we move along. Make this a Subaru summer with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Find your authorized Subaru dealer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Big lefty fires, and a ground ball nub foul off the end of the bat to the right. As we said, Baltimore hung on to beat San Diego 8-6. They've lost 12 of their last 31, though. Minnesota beat Detroit 5-0. Seattle knocked off Chicago White Sox 6-3. Here's the 0-2, and Raffy swings and bounces one toward the middle. Grabbed in shallow right center by the shortstop, and Volpe throws him out. Volpe seemed to know where that ball was going to go. He was shaded inches to the left of second base and ranged over to his right. 4-3 on the out. Here's Tyler O'Neill. 9 of his last 17. He had his 5th multiple home run game of the season last night, his 3rd since the All-Star break. 22 homers, 43 knocked in, and he swings and misses late on a fastball away.
Well, he has the 4th best OPS against left-handers of anybody in baseball. He's just crushed them.
See what he can do with Rodon. He fires, and a wave and a miss at a good breaking ball, good curve.
Were you more nervous giving your speech or throwing out the first pitch?
Throwing out the first pitch. Anything physical.
I saw you warming up. You were good.
Yeah, then I should have thrown from the windup, but I went from the stretch. 0-2 is low. That bounced off home plate.
You
sort of like
gave
mine.
it some style, though. Man, into the set. Lift the leg. It was good.
Great to have Alex catch it. Very much an honor for me.
Well, and he had good hands. Good pick.
Yes, he did. He picked a lot of throws out of the dirt at second base, turning double plays or starting them at short. The pitch. Check swing low. He hit the bat.
Ooh.
No, it did not. It bounced in the dirt, and it's a ball. First base umpire confirming that he didn't swing. So it's a 2-2 count. Angels beat Oakland 8-6. Toronto over Texas 7-3. Tampa Bay nipped Cincinnati 2-1 with 2 in the 8th. Dodgers rallied to beat Houston 6-2. The Cubs beat Kansas City again 7-3. Giants 5, Colorado 4. The pitch. Check swing, fastball up and in. He held up. Pittsburgh nipped Arizona 6-5. Pirates are 4 over 500. That's amazing. Of course, they have Paul Skeens. Milwaukee beat Miami 6-2, and St. Louis nipped Washington 4-3. Atlanta overpowered the Mets 9-2. The pitch, swinging a high fly, shallow right field. Long run for Verdugo, but he's there and puts it away for the out. And Cleveland nipped the Phillies 4-3. The Yankees go to Philadelphia tomorrow while Seattle comes here. Seattle had a terrible stretch, fell out of first place, but they've been playing very well of late, and they have a great pitching.
Helps to play the White Sox, but, you know, they still are down Julio Rodriguez and J.P. Crawford. I think they're going to be active in the next couple days. They got a Rosarena.
Romy Gonzalez, who's Mike, swings and drives a foul to the right out of play. 6-game hit streak for Romy, who's at 286 with a homer and 10 knocked in. So this is the only game in progress in Major League Baseball. And the delivery is popped up center field, actually carrying fairly well. Chisholm goes back and just in front of the track hauls it in to retire the side. 6 up, 6 down with the Red Sox after 2, 3-0 New York on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Subaru Summer is finally here. Escape and explore in a brand new 2024 Subaru Crosstrek. Go off the beaten path with symmetrical all-wheel drive, a rugged style, and advanced Subaru safety features, all in the right size SUV. Get 3.9% financing on select 2024 Crosstrek models or lease for just $299 per month. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com.
Did you or a loved one serve in the military during the Vietnam era, the Gulf War, Iraq, Afghanistan, or any other combat zone after 9/11? Then you are eligible to directly enroll in VA healthcare. Additionally, veterans who never deployed but were exposed to toxins or hazards while training or on active duty in the United States are also eligible to enroll. Do it today. Call 1-800-MY-VA-411. That's 1-800-MY-VA-411.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
Take strokes off your game by taking pounds off your frame with Awaken 180. Between increased flexibility, strength, and endurance, breaking 190 or even 80 could be just 40 pounds away. Get there this summer with a solution for weight loss. Awaken 180 Weight Loss Doc.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Well, the Yankees at 3 in the first have a 3-0 lead as we move to the third inning at Fenway Park. Full house on hand and a nice night for baseball, and all set to bring the action your way is Will Fleming.
Hey, thanks so much, Joe. Great to be with you yet again. Alex Verdugo, who doubled to begin the ball game, is going to lead it off again here. In the third, it is 3-0 Yankees. who just have not been very good of late. This will be a big series win for them if they can hold on, particularly given what happened here last night, down to their last strike. Here's Verdugo. Houck fires. Fastball in there for strike one. 10 homers, 48 driven in, but he's really slumped of late, Verdugo. Still so strange to see him clean shaven. 0-1. Pitch. That's down and in with a slider.
Makes him look like he's about 17.
It does. And only one chain. When he was here, he wore about 7 at a time. 1-1. Here's a ground ball to first. Romy to his left, kind of stabs at it. He'll feed underhand to the covering pitcher. Houck. Verdugo's gone. And there's one away. Now here comes Soto in the Herb Chambers batting order, brought to you by Herb Chambers Genesis of Auburn. In some ways, in many ways, Aaron Boone's a great fit in New York. He does not let the pressure, the media scrutiny get to him. As Soto digs in, the monstrous Aaron Judge out on deck. The pitch to Soto is lashed foul on the third base side, 0-1. It's an annual tradition, though, when the Yankees slump, which they have done now for 3-4 years after really good starts. The drumbeat does begin. 0-1 is a little bit outside, and the one thing that is said over and over again in the New York papers and on radio shows there is that he could use a little more tough love to some of the players. Here's a ground ball back to Houck. He's over to his lefty gloves. He returns the flip to Gonzalez. And very quickly, 2 down. You talk to the people around the Yankees, and Booney does a lot of that behind closed doors, but publicly he really never has an ill word toward his players. Aaron Judge, just an incredible start to his season. Joining Joe DiMaggio for a historically great start to this season. 37 homers and 96 driven in. Good slider for a strike from Houck, and it's 0-1. His top of the third inning is fueled by Citgo top-tier Tri-Clean gasoline. Judge very late called time. 4 hits yesterday, on base 6 times. And he's one of 8 players in big league history to have 37 homers through 106 games in a year. What's remarkable is he slumped to begin the season.
Yeah, a terrible month of April. He's made up for it.
I would say for about 70 games he has been on another planet. Here's the 0-1. Here's a chopper foul at his feet, and Houck is ahead of him 0-2. Three 3-0 Yankees in the top of the third. There was rain in the forecast. So far, so good. That would be a disaster for the Red Sox with how thin they are in the bullpen. If Houck got chased from the game. 0-2, the pitch is chopped foul outside of third. And it stays 0-2.
Yohan Ramirez picked up from the Dodgers. Been with 2 other teams this year, the Mets and the Orioles. And Alex said the Red Sox like him. He's got a good fastball.
Danny Jansen in the lineup today. He's the DH. He was acquired yesterday. The 0-2 misses outside to Judge from Houck. It's 1-2. Reese McGuire and Chase Anderson designated for assignment. I like what Alex said about Jansen, though. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Check swing and a slider. There was nowhere close. It's 2-2. He said, look, it's not like we went to the deadline needing or thinking we had to upgrade our catching situation, but we had a chance to get a good player we think can really thrive here.
Pull power.
Always a good fit. 2-2. Here it is. Judge fouls it back. Man alive. I would not do that again if I were Tanner. That was an 83-mile-an-hour slider that was right there. I think Tanner really caught a break. That didn't get launched. And now the light rain does begin. This is something to watch very closely.
Well, the Yankees are thin in the pen, too.
2-2 is low and in. That's a full count to Aaron Judge. Red Sox do have Cooper Criswell if they need length out of the pen today. 3-2. And a soft ground ball on the right side. Westbrook's got a race over to his left. He gloves, plants, and throws to first in time. Judge was not moving that well down the line, and the inning is over. Tanner, after the really rocky first, has settled in big time. 6 straight retired. It'll be the first Red Sox at bat for Danny Jansen, leading off the third, 3-0 Yanks on the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Okay, now let's talk about Riverwalk Senior Apartments, spacious senior apartments on River Spring Living's 32-acre New York City campus overlooking the Hudson River. Call 833-42-RIVER or visit riverwalk.org/radio to learn more.
The odds of a foul ball knocking over your perfectly balanced tray of nachos? Astronomical.
Dude, watch the nachos.
We don't know what's going to happen on a trip to the ballpark, but we do know the chances of falling victim to online crime are 1 in 4. You and your family need Aura with scam protection, fraud monitoring, and parental control features. Protect everything your family does online with Aura. Go to aura.com/baseball to start your free trial today. The 1 in 4 statistics is based on research conducted by Javelin Strategy and Research. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions effectively.
Hey, it's Lou. Do you know how amazing blueberries are for you? Not only are they rich in antioxidants, new data shows blueberries delay aging and promote longevity. And right now, blueberries and strawberries are on sale at Shaws and Star Market. July is National Blueberry Month. Come celebrate by getting a pound of strawberries and blueberries. Buy the pint, 2 for $5. Yes, 2 for $5. Strawberries and blueberries. If you're short on time, order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Shaws and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Well, look at you and the things you're doing to try to get an invite over to your neighbor's pool. You're mowing their lawn, you're power washing their house. How about telling your neighbors, like yourself, you may have money coming to you you don't even know about from findmassmoney.gov. I could see you sitting poolside, telling them they may have unclaimed money from a forgotten savings account, uncashed payroll check. Enter your name or your neighbor with the pool's name at findmassmoney.gov. Findmassmoney.gov. It's fast, easy, it doesn't have a pool, but it's free.
Jones and Mego, weekdays 2 to 6.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Danny Jansen, for the first time in a Red Sox uniform, introduces himself to this rivalry. He is the DH. Got to know him so well from his years with the Toronto Blue Jays. No batting gloves, sports glasses on, and he will lead off here in the bottom of the third for the Red Sox. Trail the Yankees 3-0. Rodon has been great. He throws, and Jansen takes fastball high for ball 1. Jansen, 29 years old, born in Elmhurst, Illinois, picked by the Jays in the 2013 draft. 1-0. He fouls it back, a fastball, and it's 1-1. 0 for 2 in his career against Rodon. Really well liked up in Toronto. Jansen was sort of bittersweet having been traded. That's where he became a big leaguer and a man north of the border. But here he is in the Red Sox home white uni. 1-1 pitch. Down and in. Slider that time from Rodon. He's had a good break on both the slider and the curve. That one missed though, and it's 2-1. Jansen, a down offensive season thus far in 24. 212 with 6 homers and 18 driven in. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a foul on the third base side. But it's a guy who in 2022 had an .855 OPS. He does have power, particularly to the pull side. Cloudy, overcast, and drizzly at Fenway. 2-2 to Jansen. Here's the pitch. That's up and away. 3, full count. In his career, not a great on-base man. .308 on-base percentage. Here comes the payoff pitch. And it is swung on and fouled back. A big rip there. 7 years in the big leagues, all with the Blue Jays for Jansen. Yanks got 3 in the top of the first. That's the only runs thus far in the game. Another 3-2. Swinging a shot into the gap in right center field. Sinking hard for Dugo. Can't get it. That's a base hit. Welcome to Boston, Danny Jansen. Little bit off the end of the bat. Dunks in, and the Red Sox have their first base runner. Here now, Cedar Rafael, who's had some awesome moments against these Yankees. Including a 10th inning home run 2 weeks ago in the Bronx. Here's the pitch to him, and he takes a strike on the inside corner. Started him off with a curveball. And it's 0-1. Cedon, 12 homers, 55 driven in. 4 for his last 13. 0-1. Here it is. Cedon swings and misses. Man, a huge fastball there. And very quickly 0-2. Let's have a knack for the big swing against the Yanks. 0-2. Here it is. That's inside. Slider down under his hands. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Jamie Westbrook is out on deck. Sox for the first base runner of the game. It's Danny Jansen leading at first, held over there by Rice. Double play depth behind Rodon. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to third that could be 2. Cabrera to second for 1. Relay not in time. Not a great feed from Oswaldo Cabrera at third. Plus, Rafaela was really beating it down the line. So they stay out of the double play. Jansen cut down at second. And with 1 on and 1 out, here's Jamie Westbrook. Sox with a win tonight would pull into another tie with the Kansas City Royals. For that final wild card spot, they lost again. Did the Royals to the Chicago Cubs. Patrick Wisdom had a big day. Here's Jamie. And a pitch misses outside to him. 4-1. 3-0 Yankees in the bottom of the third. Cubs traded away fan favorite Christopher Morel to the Rays today for Isaac Paredes. 1-0. Here's another ball. Fastball outside. And it's 2-0. Hitters count to Jamie Westbrook. Trying to get something going offensively. 2-0 the pitch. Jamie swings for the downs and misses. And it is 2-1. Jamie way back in the right-handed box. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. He fooled him badly with a changeup. Went down to a knee, did Jamie. And it's 2-2. The Arbella Insurance Foundation, dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. Every strikeout from a Sox pitcher this year, Arbella donates $50 to the Jimmy Fund. 2-2 to Westbrook. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He could not hold up. Fastball way up and out of the zone. Another strikeout for Rodon, his third of the day. Now back to the top of the order for Jarren Duran. This is one of those nights you kind of need to lean even more on Duran. The ignition switch. See if he can flip it here. The pitch is high. Slider up and out of the zone. It's 1-0. Jarren leads the team in balls off the wall, off the monster in left. For every Walmart wall ball, we donate $100 to run to home base. 1-0 is outside. So he's fallen behind hitters in this inning, has Rodon. As far as not paid a price for that, but 2-0 to the very dangerous Duran. Duran's got a 10-game hitting streak going, 20 for his last 56 with damage. 2-0. That's a strike. Slider right on the corner, and it's 2-1. Most doubles in the league at 31. Double here would score a run. The 2-1. Swing and a smash foul on the third base side, out of play. Heat-seeking missile, and it's 2-2. Jarren day by day getting more and more national recognition. It's hard to ignore the production. Sustained excellence. 1 on, 2 out. A 2-2 set. And here's the pitch. Duran pops it up. Foul down the left field line toward the seats. It'll get there. Way away from Juan Soto, and Duran stays alive. 2-2. Yankees lead 3-0. Here in this bottom of the third inning. Rafaela, not much of a lead over there at first. 2-2 to Jaron. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Great slider, and the inning is over. Rodon's got the good stuff tonight. After 3 innings, Yankees 3, Red Sox nothing on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Get ready to hit it out of the park every time you fire up the grill this summer with Hatfield Pork. Hatfield's flavorful variety of marinated pork tenderloins, ground pork and sausage, ham and bacon will be a fan favorite with your family and friends at your summer barbecues. Elevate your grilling game with Hatfield and taste victory with every bite. At home or at the ballpark, find your flavor with Hatfield. Visit simplyhatfield.com for recipes and to find a retailer near you.
Business. It's not a 9-to-5 proposition. It's all day and into the night. It's all the things that keep this world turning. And behind every one of these businesses is a partner like Comcast Business helping to keep it all moving. It's why the local flower shop and your favorite pizza joint, the startup in the stadium, hospitals and hotels, banks and restaurants nationwide. All these businesses choose the advanced network, cybersecurity solutions, and round-the-clock trusted partnership from Comcast Business. From Main Street to Wall Street, our people are powering the businesses that power it all. So when you're ready to unlock what's possible for your business, there's no one better to answer the call. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply. Call or visit ComcastBusiness.com to learn more.
Now through July 31st during the BMW Summer Sales Event, lease a 2024 BMW i4 eDrive 35 for $449 per month for 36 months with $4,869 due at signing and 0 security deposit. Government and dealer fees not included. Details at bmwcenters.com.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
Tanner Houck back to the mound for the top of the 4th. Red Sox trailing the Yankees 3-0. Austin Wells, the catcher, to lead it off. Houck, after a really tough first inning, has settled in completely and been great. Red Sox offense thus far by Rodon held totally in check. I don't know what the reason for the delay is. Maybe some kind of a technology failure. There's a cameraman out in the on-deck fungo circle area on the first base side. That must be the reason for it. Something's going on with part of the television transmission here, which is a little frustrating for Houck and the Red Sox to have that hold up the game. But the Yankees, for the second straight night, put 3 runs up in the opening inning. By the way, Danny Jansen, who singled for the Red Sox only hit. He was the 7th batter of the game, which is brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. 617 and then 7 sevens if you're injured. Whatever was broken has been fixed for the time being. And here we go. Wells digs in to begin things in the top of the 4th. Darkening skies above Fenway Park. Pitch is fouled off on the first base side. Well, this ballpark had a real buzz coming into the yard tonight. Sunday night baseball with the Yankees so much at stake. But quieted quickly with the immediate offense for the Yanks. The 0-1 is ripped hard and a fair ball. That's past the tarp. It caroms off the wall right to O'Neill. He gloves, and because of that, the runner stops. He bobbles, does O'Neill, and now Wells heads to second. So that'll be a single and an error on O'Neill. More sloppy defense. It has not been a good defensive series for Tyler O'Neill. And right away, the Yankees another runner into scoring position. And Boston got a really good break when that caromed to O'Neill. Then he just bobbled the transfer. And here now, the second time in a Yankee uniform is Jazz Chisholm. You have to score that in error because the runner had stopped. Coming around first. Chisholm batting from the left side against Houck, and he takes a strike on the outside corner. Good slider. And it's 0-1. It's amazing how many errors the Red Sox outfield has made on balls on the ground. Hard to explain that. 0-1. They did charge it a hit and an error. Chisholm swings and misses a good slider. And it's 0-2. Brian Cashman continues to probe the market for additions. The Yankees with Soto in tow and Judge. Cole and Rodon atop their rotation, really trying to push. 0-2. Here it is. That's just outside with a sinker. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Chisholm arrived to Fenway Park at 5:40 p.m. 1-2. Here it is. And missed just outside. Another little slider, and it's 2-2. These nights, though, the fans come so much expectation, ready to explode. The first glimmer of hope. They've not had any yet. 2-2. That's outside with a splitter. Tanner's now thrown 54 pitches. And nobody out in the 4th inning. Westbrook way back toward the outfield grass on the right side. Gonzalez plays off the line as well and deep. 3-2. Pitch. Slider chopped toward Romy. He comes in, plays the short hop very nicely. Takes it himself to first. And Chisholm is retired. That was very well done by Romy Gonzalez. Not played a ton of first base. He's always had soft hands. He's so versatile defensively. Like the Red Sox will likely bring the infield in here for Gleyber Torres. He's just had one big swing after another this weekend against the Sox. They will bring the infield in with 1 down. Yankees already ahead 3-0. Big spot for Houck. He throws. Gleyber fouls it off. Slider back to the screen. Strike 1. Wells leading at third. At the belt, the 0-1 pitch. That is down and in. Sinking fastball. And it's 1-1. It's not hard to give the rivalry report tonight. The score is 3-0 Yankees in the rubber match of this series. The Sox have done so well the last couple of seasons against the Yanks. 1-1 to Gleyber. The pitch almost hit him. Slider of the inside half. Red Sox won 13 of the last 19 between these teams. Always pressure packed. Tanner trying to keep the deficit at 3 here. 2-1 the count to Torres. The pitch. That's outside. I wouldn't be all that surprised if Tanner's somewhat careful here with Gleyber. It's not the end of the world to lose him. You got Rice on deck, but Torres is in one of those spells where he can really hurt you. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here it is. Slider, he walked him. He just does not have the ability to land that pitch as often for quality strikes, which was the hallmark of his first 3 months of the season. And it's, of course, a little bit alarming considering he's now past an all-time career high in innings pitched. You hope that these are not real signs of fatigue. So dramatically alter the Red Sox outlook. So here we go, first and third with 1 out for Ben Rice. Fly to center his first time. Houck throws. Rice drives one high into center field, back into his right. Duran in the end, a little leap to make the play, but a searing line drive will easily score Wells. That's an unearned run, and it's 4-0 Yankees. Unearned for now anyway. Wells would not have been at third had it not been for the bobble from Tyler O'Neill. So another costly defensive misplay for now. Good range covered by Duran. 2 down, but another run in.
It's really hard to overcome those mistakes, the defensive mistakes. Very hard to win that way.
Of course, the Red Sox offense has been humming right along. They've got more than 5 runs in 7 straight games. They've needed all of them. Of course, the trouble for the Sox is they've not won most of those games. Pitching just has not been up to its normal level. Here is Volpe, and he takes sinker outside for ball 1.
Just had a nice visit from Dr. Robert Wolf, Bob Wolf, the son of the great Hall of Fame broadcaster Bob Wolf, who was the Frick Award winner in 1995. Longtime voice of the Washington Senators.
1-0 is popped up foul on the first base side. We take 10 seconds for station ID on the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network.
from the WEEI studios. 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Well, Fleming and another Fricka winner, Joe Castiglione in the booth. Fenway Park, 4-0 Yankees, 2 down in the fourth. The pitch is a little bit low. And it's 2-1, so he called some Frank Howard home runs.
He was with the original Senators. Then he went to Minnesota for 1 year. And then NBC voice with Joe Garagiola, the game of the week on TV. And, of course, called Don Larson's perfect game on radio.
2-1. Here's a soft ground ball in front of the plate. Houck picks it up with a bare hand, throws to first, and it's in time to get Volpe. Nice job there by Romy to reach out and catch that ball on the foul side of the bag. But the Yankees get an unearned run. I don't know why Aaron Boone would even check with the video room. That was clearly an out. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 4-0 Yanks in the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Once again, it looks like Herb Chambers has an exceptional lineup this season. The automotive hometown hero offers the largest selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. With so many Herb Chambers dealership locations featuring 35 brands, you'll find the exact vehicle you're looking for. Choose from thousands of different new and pre-owned vehicles. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Because at Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Visit herbchambers.com to view our entire inventory today.
Looking to create your own home paradise? Is it time to enjoy the health benefits of hot tub ownership? New England Spas of Natick, Auburn, Norwell, and now in Warwick has a great selection of home hot tubs, swim spas, saunas, and cold plunge tubs. Learn more at nespas.com. New England Spas, the area's most trusted local experts since 1978. That's nespas.com. Diabetes can put you in a slump, but your Libre or Dexcom continuous glucose monitor can keep you from striking out and missing the action. Let Eastern Diabetic help you touch them all and send you all your diabetic supplies. Their wicked smart team will make sure you never have a rain delay when it comes to receiving your diabetes supplies. And they do all the paperwork. Get your diabetic supplies today by calling 857-400-0044 or easterndiabetic.com.
The Chick-fil-A Community Hero Award program is back this year, and they're upping the ante by honoring somebody every week for the entire baseball season. If there's someone in your town or your city who deserves recognition, nominate them at thegreghillfoundation.org/heroes.
Hey, it's Rob Refsnyder. This is the home of the Sox, WEEI.
Sox need to get it going offensively. They trail 4-0. Rob Refsnyder, Connor Wong, and Rafi Devers. And just because it's Joe Castiglione night here, a beautiful red rainbow is over the pesky pole here at Fenway Park.
Some way over the rainbow. Maybe that'll spark the Red Sox offense.
God is smiling down on you. You even quoted Luke in your speech, so he heard.
Chapter 1.
So here we go with Rob Refsnyder against Rodon. 4-0 Yanks. Pitch to Rob. He has a strike on the inside corner. Rainbows never, ever come out on your phone the way that you can see them with your own eyes. We're both trying to snap a picture of it, and it's hard to see it.
It's sort of faint, but you do see the pink.
Here is a shot. High and deep into left field. It is gone! Rob Refsnyder. Somewhere under the rainbow goes deep, and the Red Sox are on the board. It is 4-1. That was a bolt.
You know he enjoys it, especially against the team that signed him.
He's got so many friends in that other dugout. But he got him there. Maybe that'll rattle Rodon a little bit. High fastball, and Rob just pummeled it. 412 feet. Fenway's alive. The pitch to Wong is strike. Slider on the inside corner. And it is 0-1. It's unbelievable, the life of this venerable yard. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It is always simmering right beneath the surface. It takes one swing to bring that buzz to life. So they get the run back, looking to get more here. 0-2 though to Wong, the pitch. Swing and a drive, high to left field. Soto back at the track, at the wall. Adios! Back to back, Refsnyder and Wong. And here come the Sox. It is 4-2. Is there anything better than Fenway Park on a Sunday night with the Yankees in town after a big moment than that?
Especially when you go back to back.
How about 3 in a row? Here's Devers. Rodon into the wind. He throws, and Raffi takes high.
I remember a Sunday night game here where the Red Sox went 4 in a row against the Yankees.
Well, just will it into existence.
Last back-to-back was Abreu and Smith.
1-0. Raffi trying to go 3 in a row, tied up by a fastball 97 in on his hands, and it's 1-1. We need to engineer more rainbows around here.
Must be the rainbow.
That and the second time through the order for these Red Sox hitters. 4th inning brought to you by Cars for Kids. Donate your car and help a child today.
108.1 miles an hour on Refsnyder's homer.
I'm looking into the stands where my young son and his cousins are standing gleefully watching Devers with that chant echoing through Fenway Park. 1-1 the count to Devers. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's one of those nights and moments, Joe, where mom just looks the other way. They join fully in the chant. At 6 and 7.
They're into it. I know Bailey's a big Raffi fan.
1-2. The pitch to him misses outside a slider. 2-2.
378 feet on the Wong homer, leaving the bat at 100.5 miles an hour.
If I'm not mistaken, it was a 0-2 pitch. It's 2-2 to Raffi. Here it is. Swinging a high drive into left field. This thing is back off the wall. The MGM sign. Chisholm misplays the carom. Devers is around second. Tearing for third. Slides in safely. It's a wall ball triple for Devers. And Fenway is rocking.
Certainly Chisholm showing his inexperience here. He's played here briefly with the Marlins, but he got way too close to the wall.
So now Matt Blake is going to try to calm Rodon down. I mean, that is 3 loud pieces of contact to left here in a row. And Tyler O'Neill will be next. Just not high enough for 3 straight homers. And you're right, Chisholm got himself onto the warning track dirt. And it pounded over his head.
You know, he's given up 23 home runs, Rodon.
How about 24 right here? Tie the game. If O'Neill could launch one, no matter what, it feels imperative to get Devers home from third. Some way, somehow here. Rain is falling lightly again here at Fenway. The fans will not mind, given what's going on in the field. Red Sox baseball brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. Celebrate the Great American Sales Event and join the Bronco family. Raffi at third, infield back. They'll concede the run, at least with nobody out. The pitch to O'Neill is a strike on the inside corner. 3 multi-home run games in his last 6 for O'Neill. 0-1. 4-2. Nobody out. Runner at third in the 4th. The pitch. That's in the dirt. Good stop there by Wells. That saved a run. You know, it's a subtle thing, Joe, but I think Devers is having far and away his best base running season.
Yeah, certainly his most disciplined season at the plate with walks. He'll still chase, but he can hit pitches out of the strike zone a long way, as we've seen.
1-1 to O'Neill. Pitch, swing and a miss. Change up. And it's 1-2. I'd be curious to see what Aaron Boone would do for Romy Gonzalez if O'Neill cannot get the job done. And I think they might be inclined to think about bringing the infield in. They don't do it with nobody out. Key spot here for O'Neill. 1-2. Here it is. Swinging a high pop foul on the first base side. Now make the box seats. Now the play, and O'Neill stays alive.
It was the 6th time the Red Sox have gone back-to-back this season. 3rd at Fenway.
One and two to O'Neill. 22 homers, only 43 driven in. Rodon sets the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. That's a big-time strikeout. Change up. O'Neill over the top of it. Let's see what the Yankees do now. Romy Gonzalez scheduled ahead. You do not see this very often in the modern game where the infield just stays back. They will not. Here they come. And it really makes O'Neill the key hitter. Now it's to Romy to try to find a way. 2 runs in. Back-to-back homers. Devers at third with 1 down. The pitch is inside. A fastball. Rodon's got a big arm tonight. 98 on that one. He flied to center his first time. Another one just like it would do the trick. Devers leading at third. Infield in. 1-0. Swing and a miss. He chased a changeup way outside. And it's 1-1. One of those spots. O'Neill's been so hot, doing so much damage. That's a big strikeout there. 1-1. Here it is. Gonzalez takes low. 2-1. Danny Jansen is on deck. I believe he right away understands what this rivalry means. Major intensity in the park tonight. 2-1. Raffy at third. Pitch to Romy is swung on and grounded to short. Raffy will not score. Right at Volpe. He throws to first, and they're 2 away. That exact play with the infield back would have gotten a run in, but wrong time. 2 down, and here's Danny Jansen. That's for a big moment here in his Red Sox debut. Said at the time, after the back-to-back homers and a triple, felt essential to get Devers in. Now 2 down. Pitch to Jansen. Swing and a miss. Tied him up big time. 99-mile-an-hour fastball. And it's 0-1. One strike pitch to Jansen. He is low. Change up in the dirt. And it is 1-1. Yeah, a nice way to endear yourself to your new team. Pick up a couple guys. A 2-out spot here. Yankees, of course, so familiar with Jansen all his time with the Blue Jays. 1-1 the count. Here it is. Jansen takes way outside. Another changeup, and it's 2-1. Rafael is out on deck. Only very occasional raindrops falling now. Herb Chambers' batting order in this inning brought to you by Herb Chambers, Ford of Braintree and Ford of Westboro. Hitters count for Jansen. Devers at third with 2 down. The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, according to the first base umpire Marvin Hudson. I thought he did go. Alex Cora did not. It's a big call. Instead of 3-1, it's 2-2. Watching the replay, I don't think so now. 2-2. Pitch. Check swing. He definitely stopped there. He will not be rung up here. He's not. It's 3-2.
Up to 68 pitches already.
And as
remember,
you said,
they're bullpen short.
So that in and of itself's good. Ton of them thrown in this inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Jansen. Devers leads at third. Here's the pitch. Inside, it almost hit him. Either way, Jansen's at first base. So now the tying runs are aboard with 2 outs for Cedar Rafaela. As we said, Cedar really has had a knack against the Yankees. Love another one right here. Still only the 4th inning, long way to go. This thing's had its twists and turns just as each of the first 2 games in this series. Cedar granted out his first time. Rodon throws. Rafaela swings and fouls it back. Man, 98-mile-an-hour fastball right in the middle of the plate. Cedar would probably like to have another look at that. 0-1. Jansen at first, Devers at third. Pitch. That's in the dirt. He's done a lot of that, has Rodon, with Raffy at third. Wells has bailed him out. So now it's 1-1. Two in, two down, two on. Rafaela waiting calmly in the right-handed box. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a foul out of the glove of the catcher. Wells, a changeup, and now Rodon is a strike away from really limiting the damage. He's hit .350 against the Yankees thus far, has Rafaela. In only 8 games, 3 homers and 7 driven in. Gotta get one in here. 1-2 the count. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He got him. Breaking ball down in the dirt, and the Red Sox get 2, but leave a big opportunity on the bases. Back-to-back homers. 2-run Yankee lead. 4-2 after 4 on the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Network.
Since 2014, the amazing people at Applebee's in both Massachusetts and Rhode Island have raised over $630,000 for the Jimmy Fund with your help. So thanks. That's amazing. The team at Applebee's is so excited for this year's WEEI Nesson Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon, which is at Fenway Park on August 13th and 14th. We're excited to see everybody. Thank you, Applebee's, and thank you, Dana-Farber, for all you do every single day with the Jimmy Fund.
Hey, baseball fans. Will Fleming here. Are you tired of your home siding striking out? Enter AZEK Exteriors, the #1 brand with pros for premium exterior trim and the ultimate pinch hitter against rot and ongoing maintenance. Introducing AZEK's new bevel and shake siding, engineered to withstand the toughest weather conditions. With AZEK, you can achieve the classic beauty of traditional cedar siding, but without all the ongoing maintenance. Stay ahead of the game with siding from AZEK Exteriors. Visit azekexteriors.com to order samples and learn more today.
Mass Mutual is an official partner of the Red Sox. And as fans first, we know you're already zoning out. So here are 20 soothing seconds of Fenway sounds, because there's nothing like being at the ballpark. This meditation is brought to you by Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox. Learn more at massmutual.com/Red Sox.
Hurry in during the BMW Summer Sales Event. Lease the 2024 BMW i4 eDrive 35 for $449 per month for 36 months with $4,869 due at signing and 0 security deposit. Now through July 31st. Government and dealer fees not included. Details at bmwcenters.com.
The Rich Keefe Show, weekday afternoon starting at 6. Now back to the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Well, the rain is falling now a little more steadily as we move to the 5th inning. Red Sox cut the lead in half. It's 4-2 Yankees in the 4th. They did squander that triple, though, with nobody out by Raffy Devers. They couldn't get him in. So here we go. The number 9 hitter, Cabrera, leading off the 5th. He struck out his first time. He's batting in the Herb Chambers batting order with Herb Chambers pre-owned cars and trucks. First pitch is away, ball 1. That nice visit with Nate Early, Cape Cod's All-Star Game home run derby champ. Pitches outside. He played at Florida Southwest at Fort Myers and is now transferring to Louisville, which has a good baseball program. Got a #1 pick out of Louisville recently. Davis, the catcher for the Pirates, low and inside. Nate's a Cincinnati native. He plays for the Wareham Gatemen. Mo Vaughn played for the Wareham Gateman, and his roommate there was Chuck Knobloch.
That's a pretty good pair.
Yeah. Call strike. He was ready to throw the bat away, but it's 3-1 to Cabrera.
Nate certainly looks the part.
Doesn't he? Yeah. Very strong. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And a foul tip around the batter's box. Had a big rip. Yankees with 4 runs on 5 hits. One of the runs unearned against Houck, who gave up 3 in the first. Yankees have kept it in the yard so far. And the Red Sox can ill afford to fall any further behind, although Rodon's pitch count is up there. Here's the 71st pitch, and it's a little outside, ball 4. Second walk issued by Houck. So you don't want to walk Cabrera, especially with Soto and Judge looming large. First it's Verdugo, who doubled off the wall to open the game and then grounded out 3-1. 4-2 Yankees in the top of the 5th inning. Steady but light rain coming down here. The Red Sox code word of the game is S, period. Outside, ball 1.
What?
S.
What?
Or is that a 5? Try them both. Enter your code word in the member portal. There's a drive to left field right there to make the catches. Ref Snyder 2 feet back on the track for the out. A hard hit ball. Verdugo got about 8 feet down the line.
We'll have to check that. That seems like might be a little bit of a typo. S.
S or 5. Try them both. See what works. Here's Soto's grounded out 5-3 and 1-3 with Judge looming on deck. We passed the 110th pitch, brought to you by 110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. 110 Grill and Fish, a sponsor of the Red Sox Radio Network. Ball 1 to Soto.
He's just not throwing enough strikes, Tanner. I mean, that's 74 pitches, only 41 strikes, and walking anybody ahead of Soto and Judge is begging for trouble.
He deals, and that sinker dips low and away. 92 on that pitch. Yeah, especially Cabrera, number 9 hitter. 2 strikeouts for Hawk, 2 walks. The 2-0 delivery coming to Juan Soto, and the left-hand batter takes outside.
This day in your 6th year in the Red Sox booth, the Red Sox traded Curt Schilling and Brady Anderson away for Mike Boddicker.
I'll help the Red Sox win a division in '88 and another one in '90. They knew Brady was going to be an outstanding player. Low and inside, he walked him on 4 pitches. So runners at first and second, and 1 out, and the batter is Judge. He hit one off the end of the bat, just a little bleeder down the right field line for an RBI single in the first. Totally mishit it, but so strong he was able to get it out of the infield. Then he grounded out 4-3. And he's up there with 2 men on and only 1 out.
Not the way to live against the Yanks. Boozer's going to get up.
He pitched briefly last night. Setup man, that's the code word. It was a typo. Setup man, that's the code word.
That makes a little more sense.
Here's the pitch home, and the slider misses inside, a backup slider.
I'm serious, Joe. This feels more like Barry Bonds than anything has since. And you hold your breath almost expecting one to go.
The walk, 85th for Soto, who leads the league. 82 walks for Judge, who's second, and now Mount Conference. And that pitch didn't do very much, that slider. A walk, a line drive, a bullet to left for an out, and then a walk to Soto on 4 pitches. Left-hand batting Chisholm on deck. One and nothing. Houck is ready. He deals to Aaron Judge, who takes a slider outside.
393 with runners in scoring position. An 804 slug since the 4th of May for Judge.
He's got 95 RBIs already, lead in the league in that category, as well as home runs with 37. And a 2-0 delivery. There's a strike at the knees. I'm surprised he took that pitch. Pretty much down the middle. Top of the 5th. Out in a jam of his own making. The pitch. Swing and a fly ball right center field toward the bullpen. Duran going over, has it lined up and makes the catch at the edge of the track. Runner from second. Cabrera advances to third for the out. He mishit it, fortunately. It's still carried about 2 feet back on the warning track by the Red Sox pen. So that's the second out. And now Austin Wells, the catcher, who doubled down the right field line, a ground rule double, and scored in the first. Then he singled to right, so he's 2 for 2. 2 down.
It's such a hard thing to do, hit. It's so special when someone strikes that much fear. You feel like you get him out and you can breathe.
But you need another out here. First and third, 2 down, and Wells has been a hot hitter. Cleanup hitter for the Yankees. The catcher running bluffs him first, and the pitch is in there for a strike. Got a slider over the inside part. 82 pitches now for Tanner. If Boozer pitches, it'll be the third straight day. But somebody's going to do that. In fact, I was recording the pregame show with Alex Cora in the dugout, and Lee Jansen walked by and said he was ready. He'd pitch a third day in a row if he has to. The 0-1. Ground ball hit hard right to the second baseman. Westbrook gobbles it up, throws to first to retire the side. So Houck works around the walks. Got him on a splitter there after 4.5. Yankees 4, Red Sox 2 on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Ditch the dealership and score big with FlexCar this season. FlexCar is New England's only month-to-month car lease that includes insurance, maintenance, and 24/7 roadside assistance, all for 0 down payment. Get started today at flexcar.com.
July is National Blueberry Month. Come celebrate by getting 1 pound strawberries and blueberries by the pint, 2 for $5 at Shaw's in Star Market. Yes, 2 for $5, strawberries and blueberries. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Life is better with the right kind of help, especially when it comes to memory care. And no one provides better care than River Spring Residences in New York City. Their innovative montage program, dedicated team of caregivers, and full schedule of activities provide a holistic approach to memory care that is tailored to each individual. And this is all on the beautiful 32-acre River Spring Living Campus. Call 833-79-RIVER or visit riverspringresidences.org/radio to schedule a tour.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Just dial pound law. That's all. Morgan & Morgan, America, and now the universe's largest injury law firm.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
This is the story of the one. As head of maintenance at a concert hall, he knows the show must always go on. That's why he works behind the scenes, ensuring every light is working, the HVAC is humming, and his facility shines. With Granger's supplies and solutions for every challenge he faces, plus 24/7 customer support, his venue never misses a beat. Call quickgranger.com or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Red Sox Review after game on 93.7 WEEI.
We move to the home half of the 5th inning. As light rain still falling at Fenway. The Red Sox trailing 4-2 against Carlos Rodon and the New York Yankees. July is National Blueberry Month. Come celebrate by getting 1 pound strawberries and blueberries by the pint, 2 for $5 at Shaw's in Star Market. Yes, for 2 for $5 strawberries and blueberries at Shaw's, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network. Jimmy Westbrook struck out his first time up, and he takes his slider for a strike. Now to the 5th inning, the Red Sox trail right from the get-go, and the Yankees got 3 in the first. The pitch to Westbrook, and he takes it low, goes right through the catcher to the backstop. Visiting with Dr. Bob Wolf, who just retired as chief neurologist at Harvard Med. Son of the 1995 Ford Rick winner, Bob Wolf, who was broadcasting sports into his 90s on Long Island. That's low.
You know, one thing about him I always heard, which is pretty remarkable, and those Senators never won, and yet he was happy and optimistic and friendly. Not easy to do.
Great guy. And he would sing with the players. They had a quartet that would sing pop songs. 2-1 is low and inside.
So unlike you, he didn't have to pay for his musical act at his ceremony.
Yeah, he had his own. Yeah, he was very talented. We met Bob. I did a panel discussion at the Museum of Broadcasting in New York. I believe it was 1996. Pitch is swung on a high fly to right field. Verdugo back a few steps. He's camped under it. And now makes the catch. That ball moved a little bit with his rain coming down, but it was a great panel. We had Harry Callis of the Phillies, Hall of Famer. Gary Cohen to the Mets. John Sterling, Bob Wolf, and myself. And it was just a marvelous evening to be with those guys. And that morning we had gone to a service at St. Patrick's, a Judeo-Christian event for honoring Mel Allen, who passed away recently at that time. There's a swing by Duran and a fly ball to left. Now they're making it easy for Rondon this inning as Soto makes the catch. One pitch out, Duran is 0 for 3. Pitch count is up to 79, but they've made two very quick outs here. But Mr. Wolf's wife, Dr. Bob's mother, would drive Bob Wolf over 50 miles. I'm not sure the exact distance to work at the TV station in Long Island late in his life. He lived to be 96. Here's Refsnyder, struck out, hit a long home run to left to get things started. He takes a strike over the inner half.
Well, I mean, if you ever in that service needed to have somebody go up to the lectern and speak like God, Harry Callis would be a pretty good choice.
Yes, indeed. Here's the 0-1. Low and inside. Remember my son Duke, when he was at that same event, asked him to do an answering machine message for him. Harry said, do you want the baseball or the football? And of course he wanted the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. 1-1, the ref, the pitch, outside. Backdoor breaking ball missing. It was great to be able to meet Bob Wolf, who had many, many years with those poor Senator teams. So they had some great personalities. Royce Seaver's a home run champ. Here's the pitch. Swinging a hard shot foul, first base side.
And later a manager with some Red Sox ties.
Teddy Ballgame, that was the expansion Senators, who then moved to Texas. That was Texas Rangers' first manager.
Nats are going to sell, I think. They moved Jesse Winker. And they're clearly not going to be done.
2-2. He waves at a changeup but doesn't get it. Strike three. Well, 84 pitches for Rodon. He's probably good for another inning as the rain increases a little bit after 5. It's 4-2 Yanks on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Every great team is built around its stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealer's award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco Sport. Its iconic styling really sets it apart on the road, and its all-terrain capability makes it ready for anything. Then, there's the Ford Explorer. There's room for 7 passengers and a ton of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
This is Jeffrey Glassman. For 4 generations, my family has called New England home. My grandfather taught me to always care for people and fight for what's right. At Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers, that's exactly what we do. When you're hurt in a car crash, we fight big insurance companies to make sure you get the money you deserve. We care, we fight to win, and we don't get paid unless you do. Hurt? You gotta get Glassman. Call 617-777-7777.
July is National Blueberry Month. Come celebrate by getting 1-pound strawberries and blueberries by the pint. 2 for $5 at Shaw's and Star Market. Yes, 2 for $5. Strawberries and blueberries. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
The heavy rain is falling at Fenway Park now. As we go into the 6th inning, is 4-2 Yankees. Jazz Chisholm to bat for the 3rd time in a Yankee uniform. Feels like a big half inning for Tanner Houck. He's thrown 83 pitches. He does not have his A-plus stuff here tonight. And frankly, he's just not had that for a little while now. Here's Chisholm, left-hander, and a swing and a miss and a good splitter, strike 1. Hard to read the radar right now. Dave Mellor, the groundskeeper, of course, was just out talking to the home plate umpire, and Marvin Hudson. Kind of a pop-up cell that's swirling all around Fenway. 0-1. Another splitter, this time a ball inside, and it's 1-1. Some alarming trends. A lot of the pitchers for the Red Sox. Guys have been horses all year. 1-1. Hard of the ground to first. Romy plays the second hop with the glove. Flips underhand to Houck. And there's one away.
Houck's inning high, 106 last year until this year. And right now he is at 128. Well over his high.
Maybe showing some signs of it. Here's Gleyber Torres. Base is empty. One down in the top of the sixth. Pitch is a slider that misses inside 1-0. From the beginning of this game, that pitch just has not been as sharp. He's still gritting through this thing. Unearned run, the fourth for the Yankees in the fourth as the slider misses outside 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Outfield a couple steps toward right for Gleyber. And he lines one that way toward the pesky pole, but foul. Sliced out of play. And it's 2-1. Herb Chambers batting order in this 6th, brought to you by Herb Chambers Sprinter Vans of Boston and Peabody. 2-1. Here it is. That's low. According to all the reporting from guys like Buster Olney, who's here tonight with ESPN, Yankees still very much in on a lot of the big bullpen arms, including Kyle Finnegan of the Nats, 3-1 inside, and that's ball 4. It is unsurprising that the Phillies' biggest need was the back end of their bullpen, and that Dave Dombrowski went out and got the best guy on the market, Estevez.
I don't think anybody's going to get Miller, the ace from Oakland. He broke his hand. Somebody tried to spin it that he was injured working out, but then Mark Kotsay, the manager, told the truth. He said he punched the table in anger.
And some real signs there in Oakland. Here's a pop-up on the infield over Houck's head. In comes Westbrook, and he makes the grab. So on one pitch, Rice is the second out of this inning. Brent Rooker's a name that has been linked to a lot of teams, including the Red Sox. Got right-handed pull power. 2 down, a runner aboard. It's 4-2 Yankees in this top of the 6th inning. Stay tuned for the Nissan post-game show. You deserve a car that thrills you. Nissan's got an exciting line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. 2 down for Anthony Volpe. 8 homers, 37 driven in for him. Backed up on the middle infield now with 2 down. The pitch inside. That's the 93rd pitch for Tanner and only 49 strikes. Just not nearly as sharp tonight. Rain continuing to fall at Fenway. 1-0 to Volpe. Here it is. That's inside. 5 hits for the Yanks, 4 for the Sox. 2 back-to-back home runs gave them their only offense in the 4th. Now in the top of the 6th, 2-0 to Volpe. Pitch is inside. Cam Boozer continues to throw in the Red Sox bullpen. This might be it for Tanner Houck. You got Cabrera on deck, and then after that, Verdugo, Soto, Judge. Cabrera's switch hitter. 3-0. That's taken all the way for a strike, 93 miles an hour. And it's 3-1. Volpe is lined to second and then grounded back to the pitcher, Houck. Here's the 3-1. High fly back of first base. A long run for Westbrook out. O'Neill comes in, and Jamie Westbrook makes a stumbling catch. He went a long way, caught it inside the line. That was scary for a minute. If that clangs off his glove, then Torres is going to score all the way from first. As it is, Houck gets through it. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Alex Cora is talking to Houck. I think that's it for him. 4-2 Yankees lead for the Red Sox. Wong, Devers, and O'Neill after this. Shaw's and Star Market, Red Sox Network.
Getting ready to apply for college or a new job? Thought about what your online presence says about you? Visit lifebrand.life to remove cringeworthy content from your social media accounts and increase your chances of being a top-rated applicant. Lifebrand.life. Make a good first impression today.
Once again this year, Chick-fil-A is honoring our community heroes, and they're upping the ante by honoring someone every week for the entire baseball season. If there's someone in your town or your city who deserves recognition, nominate them at thegreghillfoundation.org/heroes. Maybe it's someone who goes above and beyond through acts of kindness or performed a selfless act of courage or is just known in general for uplifting your community. The Chick-fil-A Community Hero Award, thegreghillfoundation.org/heroes.
Well, look at you and the things you're doing to try to get an invite over to your neighbor's pool. You're mowing their lawn, you're power washing their house. How about telling your neighbors, like yourself, you may have money coming to you you don't even know about from findmassmoney.gov. I could see you sitting poolside, telling them they may have unclaimed money from a forgotten savings account, uncashed payroll check. Enter your name or your neighbor with the pool's name at findmassmoney.gov. Findmassmoney.gov. It's fast, easy, it doesn't have a pool, but it's free.
Ooh, I'm so ready for this weekend away with my girl.
Hey, hit the road? How about some free gas?
Free gas? How?
Try new Febreze car for some serious freshness, and you can win gas for a full year. Visit Febreze.com to learn more.
Say less.
You may not win, but you're gonna have a fresh smelling whip.
Thanks, DJ Fresh. Now how about some music?
Hey, yo, this next one goes out to new Febreze car for giving you a chance to win free gas.
La 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 la.
No purchase necessary. Must be 18 to enter N73124 for rules and how to enter. Visit Febreze.com.
Hi, this is Connor Wong. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Connor Wong has one of the Red Sox 2 home runs tonight. He'll lead off in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees lead the Sox 4-2. Wong now with 10 home runs, 35 driven in. Connor to be followed by Raffy and then O'Neill. The pitch is a hard grounder foul outside of third. And it's 0-1 to Connor Wong. Carlton Fisk, the highest ever batting average by a Red Sox catcher in 1977. He hit .315. Wong right now at .299. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good changeup. And it's 0-2. Rodon thrown 86 pitches. A very quick fifth. And ahead of Wong 0-2. This was the count when Connor launched one in the 4th inning. Outfield just a little bit the other way for Connor. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Wong takes high, a fastball, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Royals have lost today. Cubs win the last 2 of that series 7-3 today at Kauffman Stadium. So Red Sox could win this game. They'd tie for the wild card. 1-2. Low. Change up, and it's 2-2. Orioles beat the Padres 8-6. Cedric Mullins, yet another remarkable catch in center field. Orioles needed that win. 2-2. Rodon is ready. He throws, and Wong pops one into shallow center field. Coming in, Chisholm. And he reaches out and makes the play. He sort of looks like an infielder playing the outfield. Caught that one extended off his left hip. And with one out, here comes Raffy. The Chicago White Sox have lost 14 games in a row. They are now 27-81. Here's the pitch to Raffy. Big swing and a miss. 96-mile-an-hour fastball.
So one more and they guarantee a losing season.
Isn't that unbelievable?
I think it's going to happen.
I do too. And they are really going to threaten those New York Mets for all-time futility. 0-1. Swing and a miss, especially since they will sell more pieces, you'd think. They don't have a lot of great players, but possible they move on from somebody like Tommy Pham, others. But all those are marginal moves. Feels like Scooble's not going to go, and nor is Garrett Crochet, because he made a pronouncement. The 0-2. Devers takes outside. He said he will not pitch in the postseason this year unless He takes a big break because he's just not used to this kind of an innings volume. 1-2 to Devers with one down. Here's the pitch. He swings and misses. Now Devers is in a funk now. He strikes out again. Even though he tripled his last time, he's just a tad off, is Devers. And with two down, here's Tyler O'Neill. That's a good breaking ball from Rodon, who's now thrown 93 pitches. The Braves beat the Mets 9-2, but not a good day for them. They lost their best pitcher, Reynaldo Lopez. Who knows whether Alex Anthopoulos will now try to get more starting pitching as O'Neill swings over the top of a changeup for strike one. Seems almost impossible to imagine Skubal will be traded from the Tigers. They take an incredible ransom to get him.
He's an ace.
Sort of the whole point. 0-1 to O'Neill. Pitch. Swinging a soft ground ball toward third. Cabrera coming in. He gloves on the run. He throws to first in the inning. It is over. Red Sox very quietly in both the fifth and the sixth. 4-2 Yanks after six in the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Network.
Fire up the grill this summer with Hatfield pork. Savor the taste of summer with Hatfield's flavorful variety of marinated pork tenderloins. From sunrise to sunset, Hatfield makes it easy to elevate your summer grilling menu. Visit simplyhatfield.com for recipes. Find your flavor with Hatfield.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability and versatility built in, like Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today.
In Connecticut, visit F&W Equipment in Orange, MB Tractor and Equipment in South Windsor, or RNS Rentals and Sales in Torrington.
I want that. The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on, so make it your best summer ever with Ford. Now's the best time to get our best deals on a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs, like the Ford Explorer, the Ford Bronco family, Ford F-Series, and the all-electric F-150 Lightning. These are the deals you've been waiting for, so don't wait. It's the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event, so make it yours. Make it now at your Ford dealer today.
It's the bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, and here's the pitch. It's a deep shot to left center field. It's back, gone!
The only thing better than your team winning is that feeling you get when opening up your brand new iPhone 15. Hey, Boston fans, right now at Verizon, new and existing customers can get the amazing iPhone 15. Enjoy tons of storage for all the ballpark picks this summer. There's a deal out there for everyone at Verizon.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
To the seventh we go. Cam Boozer, for the third straight day, takes the mound for the Red Sox. Tanner Houck is done. They lead the Yanks to 4-2. Tanner gave up 3 earned runs in the first inning. An unearned run came across in the fourth. 5 hits, and most unusual line for him. More walks than strikeouts tonight. That has only happened 3 times this year, and all of them have been in the last 3 weeks. Stuff just not quite as sharp. So here's Oswaldo Cabrera. Big test here for Boozer, because after Cabrera, who will flip it around and bat right, then top of the order with Verdugo, Judge, and Soto. Soto to bat before Aaron Judge. So here is Boozer, who's been fantastic. Devers in at third. The pitch is a strike. Cut fastball, and it's 0-1. Herb Chambers batting order brought to you by Herb Chambers Audi Burlington and Audi Brookline. Right behind Boozer, Weissert is up, 0-1. He shows bunt, does Cabrera, and he fouls it off the plate into the chest of Wong. And it stays 0-2. I would assume that Weissert's up to come face Judge.
He hasn't pitched in the series.
Imagine that phone call and the things that are going through your mind, knowing that your number might get called for the most feared slugger in baseball. Long way to get there. 4-2 Yanks. Boozer just having a remarkable season. He's not allowed to run his last 15 outings. Only 10 hits over 14 and a third innings. 0-2. Backed up on the infield now. Pitch is a little high and outside with the fastball, 1-2. Seventh inning sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. Their Pro Plus program helps you grow and manage your paint business. 1-2, the pitch. Hop foul, first base side. Just to our right into the upper deck. And it stays 1-2. Pretty steady rain here for the last 30 minutes or so. And Joe's on ESPN now, having been honored pregame as the Ford Frick winner. What a wonderful ceremony that was.
Yeah, we saw a lot of Eduardo Perez's family, his parents, Tony and Patuca, his mom and his daughter, Anya.
1-2, fouled underneath us. And it stays 1-2.
Wonderful family, you know. Jack Rogers was very, very proud of having them on the team when Jack was a traveling secretary of the Red Sox. Very happy and said they were a wonderful couple. Two of the nicest player and wife he ever dealt with Tony Perez, the Hall of Famer.
1-2 is high. Sort of the capstone of the on-field presentation today, just before Joe threw his first pitch, which they're showing now.
Oh,
and this is good.
They
just showed
me.
The tight shot.
They didn't show where it went. Thank you. Thank you very much, ESPN.
2-2 to Cabrera. And the pitch, he is lined into right field, over and in. To his left is O'Neill. He's there to make the play. And there's one away, but they said, as so many have, the end of a wonderful rundown of your profound impact in this area. They said he's a Hall of Fame broadcaster and just as important, a Hall of Fame man. Check is in the mail to the Boston Red Sox. One out, here's Verdugo.
Yeah, the Red Sox do ceremonies so well. They've done wonderful ceremonies for me, and 30th year, my 40th year, and now tonight it was wonderful.
Here's Doogie to Booze. He takes outside. I'm not calling him Doogie anymore. He's no longer a Red Sox player. Alex Verdugo is in. He doubled to begin the scoring in the first inning. 3 up for the Yanks then. They lead 4-2. It's 1-0. And a fastball misses outside a sweeper. And that's ball 2. Just about 42 hours till the trade deadline now, Tuesday at 6 p.m. Here's a drive into the gap in left center field. It's going to be another double for Verdugo. Duran plays it off the National League scores, throws to second, but not nearly in time. Verdugo once again into second base. With a stand-up double. As always, he points into the Yankee dugout, then out to the bleacher fans in right. Does not please the fans here. It's a one-out double. And the wheels are moving. Here's Soto. It's impossible with his bat-to-ball skills to understand how his numbers sit where they do. Right in a long slump, but big night tonight. So here is Soto. 0 for 2 with a walk. He takes in the dirt. It's remarkable, 36 times this year Soto's been on base 3 or more times. Great on-base machines of all time. Wipes the bat between his pants. Now that wide, menacing stance in the left-handed batter's box. Judge on deck. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Outside. Cutter, and it's 2-0. From what the Padres gave up to get Jason Adam, Phillies for Esteves, it is a big-time seller's market for pitchers. Returns are massive. 2-0. Pitch. That's low and outside. And that probably explains why the Red Sox have not yet struck. I mean, they've been vocal about wanting to go get help, but I think the price for now anyway is prohibitive.
It's really a difficult thing to trade for a reliever. You never know what you're going to get, how much they've been worked.
3-0 is a strike on the outside corner. Soto didn't think so. It did look to be a little outside. His great strike zone discipline. He's upset with that, and it's 3-1. Sort of is like Ted Williams in that way.
But Wade Boggs will get the benefit of close pitches usually.
3-1. Runner at second with 1 out. The pitch almost hit him, a breaking ball, and Soto out of the way, and now Alex Cora's come out of the dugout. Greg Weissert, come on down. How about that? For the second time tonight, Aaron Judge is going to come up with 2 on and 1 out here. He's going to face Weissert, and it's buckle up time at Fenway Park. Game on the line. These Red Sox pitchers just being asked to do so much over these last couple weeks, which is why Craig Breslow is so adamant about wanting to find some bullpen help. So far, too pricey. 2 on, 1 out for Aaron Judge. Hold your breath when we come back. But first, 10 seconds. Station ID in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
4-2 Yankees. And a terror is waiting to bat against Greg Weissert out of the bullpen. 4-2 the score. Alex Cora is staying on the mound for longer than usual. I believe the message was, let's go, but don't give in. Pitching change time at Fenway. Back for more Shaws and Star Market, Red Sox Network.
During this call to the bullpen, it's the perfect time to check out all the great content at buyfordnow.com. Find Ford offers you won't see advertised anywhere else. Search Ford dealer inventory for your dream vehicle. Compare Ford SUVs, trucks, and electric vehicles versus the competition. Calculate your trade-in value and learn about exclusive offers for military and first responders. So, visit buyfordnow.com and then see your New England Ford dealers. I want that. The Make It Ford summer sales event is on. So make it your best summer ever with Ford. Now's the best time to get our best deals on a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs, like the Ford Explorer, the Ford Bronco family, Ford F-Series, and the all-electric F-150 Lightning. These are the deals you've been waiting for, so don't wait. It's the Make It Ford summer sales event, so make it yours. Make it now at your Ford dealer today.
What a moment this is for Greg Weissert, the former New York Yankee, now facing Aaron Judge with this game and this series on the line. The Yanks already lead 4-2. The Sox pitched themselves into this exact situation back in the 7th inning with 2 on and 1 out. Judge flied out to deep right center field. But this is not the way to live against the Yanks. Verdugo at second, Soto at first. The exact situation you try to avoid against this team and this hitter. Weissert is pitching for the 45th time. Closed off stance, he throws, and Judge takes inside with a sinking fastball, ball 1.
He's had 2 straight scoreless outings, both in Colorado. Before that, though, the previous 5 in the 3rd innings, 9 earned runs.
Weissert throws. Judge takes way outside. A sweeper not anywhere close to the zone. And it's 2-0. You have Austin Wells, the catcher, left-handed hitter on deck.
Nobody else warming.
Judge waits. Here it is. And a ball. Slider down and in. 3-0. He's not giving in at all. Now kicking at dirt right in front of the rubber. Arm dangles. Black glove tucked into his left shoulder. Now he sets at the belt. 3-0. Here's the pitch. And up and in. Judge glares out at Weissert, which is a little much. Weissert threw 4 pitches nowhere near the zone. Obviously no intention there. 4-pitch walk. And the bases are loaded for Wells. Sox were 1 strike away and 1 fly ball catch away from a win last night. And now the Yankees trying to blow this thing open. Loaded up for Wells, who's been so hot. The pitch is lashed foul on the third base side. And a play 0-1. I think it tells you how they feel about Wells, that they traded away their top catching prospect in the Chisholm deal. He's been on base 15 of his last 29 plate appearances. Loaded up with 1 down, the 0-1. High fly into left field. Refsnyder back and to his right in the corner. He makes the play. Verdugo tags at third. He comes home to score easily. And it is 5-2 Yankees. But I really think that when Alex Cora went to the mound and got Weissert to face Judge in that spot, especially after the walk, if you told him the Red Sox would only give up 1 run in this inning, they would have taken that and run. He still
needs another out.
He does indeed. It's Chisholm, who is 0 for 3 in his Yankee debut. Trying to have a signature moment in his first game with the Yanks. First and second, 2 out, top 7. It is 5-2 New York. Here it is. Slider, strike. Right at the top of the zone. Chisholm didn't agree, but it was in there, and it's 0-1. Duran very deep in center. Here's the 1-strike pitch. That is a little bit low with another slider. Actually, a changeup there. And it's 1-1. Jasrado, Prince, Hermes, Arrington, Chisholm Jr. Bahamian is Chisholm. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swinging a chopper toward first. Romy has it. And the inning will come to a close. That is a really nice job, all things considered, by Weissert. Yankees get 1 more in, and at the 7th inning stretch, they lead 5-2. By the way, the 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. You've been injured. 617-777-7777. Sox trailing by 3. Gonzalez, Jansen, and Rafael are due up after this. Shaw's at Star Market, Red Sox Network.
Okay, now let's talk about Riverwalk Senior Apartments on the fabulous River Spring Living campus in NYC. This vibrant community offers spacious apartments on a 32-acre campus overlooking the Hudson. Living at Riverwalk means having a built-in social life, loaded with activities and amenities. With daily chef-crafted meals, Riverwalk is maintenance-free and pet-friendly. Living at its finest. So call now, 833-42-RIVER, or visit riverwalk.org/radio.
Just like our hometown legends of the Diamond, Herb Chambers has been hitting it out of the park for decades with legendary customer service. With over 35 brands and so many locations, Herb Chambers offers the largest inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. You can always count on getting the lowest prices and best value. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Come see for yourself and experience our legendary customer service today. Herb Chambers. We don't sell cars. We help people buy them.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
I'll tell you what's not boring. Good air conditioning. Hey, it's Brett Foe. Join me talking baseball every Tuesday at 4:30 with Jones and Mago, courtesy of McFarland Energy, the HVAC experts from Greater Boston to the Cape at McFarlandEnergy.com.
Gresh and Fourier, weekdays 10 to 2.
Now back to the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Roman Gonzalez to lead it off for the Red Sox. Carlos Rodon remains in the game for now. He's thrown 95 pitches. Yankees do have Jake Cousins, the right-hander, up in their bullpen. He's been good as Rodon, as Romy fouls the first pitch off. Curveball down the third base line, and it's 0-1. 5-2 Yankees. It's been a wild series. I mean, the Sox had that big stirring comeback win on Friday night. So close to a win last night. Here's the 0-1 set from Rodon. The pitch. Romy swings and misses. And a fastball, and it's 0-2. Rodon comes home. Gonzalez takes low. Slider, and it's a ball and 2 strikes on the Subaru of New England scoreboard. Cardinals got a walk-off homer from Paul Goldschmidt to beat the Nats 4-3. Pirates over the D-backs 6-5, 1-2. Pitch low. Another change, and it's 2-2. Dodgers beat the Astros 6-2. Every trade article you read has the Houston team eager to add. Which, when you got Alvarez and Tucker and Bregman in a walk year, makes a lot of sense. 2-2. Pitch is low. So, Romy from 0-2 to a full count now. Fenway came so alive on the back-to-back homers from Refsnyder and Wong in the fourth, but not much to get into lately. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a foul. He just stays alive on a 96 mile-an-hour fastball. So Rodon still with plenty in the tank on his 101st pitch. Introducing the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. 3-2. Here it is. Romy lines one into center field. Chisholm, though, right there. Over his left shoulder, he makes the play. Long battle, but one out. Forester with even more style, safety, and adventure. Learn more at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Rodon is a workhorse. 8 times he's gone over 100 pitches. Season high 109 against the Red Sox June 15th. That day, though, he gave up 5 runs on 7 hits. Better today. Here's Danny Jansen. Strike on the inside corner with a curveball, and it's 0-1. Jansen, in his Red Sox debut, has been on base both times. Singled into center field for his first Red Sox hit, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, badly fooled by a changeup. And it's 0-2. And walked in the fourth. A DH tonight. 0-2. Pitch. Swinging a line drive down the left field line. Soto racing over to his right. He cuts it off, and that'll keep Jansen at first. But Danny Jansen is 2 for 2 in his first Fenway ball game. He's got the hit celebration down, and that's going to chase Rodon. So Aaron Boone is coming out of the bullpen, out of the dugout to go to the bullpen. And he's going to summon the right-hander Cousins, which makes you wonder what the Red Sox will think about doing. You got Cedar Rafaela on deck. He will hit. But then after that, it is quite possible that you might see Wilyer Abreu get up off the bench. Rodon is done. And the Red Sox trying to get this thing tighter. 5-2 pitching change. 1 on, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th at Fenway Park. Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
The Make It Ford summer sales event is on, so make it your best summer ever with Ford. Now's the best time to get our best deals on a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs, like the Ford Explorer, the Ford Bronco family, Ford F-Series, and the all-electric F-150 Lightning. These are the deals you've been waiting for, so don't wait. It's the Make It Ford summer sales event, so make it yours. Make it now at your Ford dealer today.
Nothing brings the fans to their feet as when the cleanup hitter comes to the plate. And in Eastern Mass, homeowners react the same way when they see Drains by James pull up to take care of drain or sewer problems, as well as provide money-saving pipe lining solutions. Drains by James covers all the bases when it comes to giving homeowners dependable drain, sewer, and pipe service. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
Jake Cousins on the mound. Aaron Boone and the New York Yankees. 5-2 game. Cedar Rafaela is due up for the Sox. He went an inning and a third with 3 strikeouts. Did allow a run. Cousins in last night's game, and a big spot here in the 7th inning. Cedar is grounded into a 4 and struck out. As you know by now, July is National Blueberry Month. Come celebrate by getting a pound of strawberries and blueberries by the pint. 2 for $5 at Shaw's and Star Market. 2 for $5. Strawberries and blueberries. All right, here's now Rafaela. Don sort of anxiously looking on. He was good again tonight. 6 1/3 innings just for now. 2 runs on only 5 hits. Here is Rafaela. 0 for 2 tonight. Cousins throws, and Cedar takes a strike right there. Bottom of the zone at the knees corner, and it's 0-1. For now, Jamie Westbrook remains out on deck. Jansen over at first, leading away, held by Rice. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little looper into right field. That's down for a hit. Jansen is going to turn around second. He'll head for third. Verdugo's throw is not in time. Thank goodness. They had him with an accurate throw, but Cabrera had to leap up to make the catch. And because of that, aggression rewarded for Jansen. Slid in head first. Nothing more than a little fisted blooper for Rafaela, and now they will pull Jamie Westbrook out of the on-deck area. I don't know whether it'll be Dom Smith or Wilyer Abreu, but Alex Cora is going to make a move right here. I see Dom right behind him getting the elbow gear on, so it must be Smith's number that's getting called here. Now, he's been so great in these clutch spots, says Dom, as a pinch hitter. Expect nothing less the way this series has gone to be dramatic in the late innings. Smith not only has delivered, he's really impressed with his approach and patience in these big spots. Got a pinch hit extra innings double the other night in Colorado. And now Matt Blake is going to come out after all of that. Visit to the mound to give the book on the Red Sox pinch hitting first baseman Dom Smith. In case you're just joining us, Tristan Casas is going to start a minor league rehab assignment at AAA this week. And because of that, Smith, he will see his playing time diminish a little bit. We'll wait and see what the Red Sox might want to do at the deadline the next couple of days. There are some big right-handed hitting first basemen who could be available. On the mound comes to a close. Reminder to stay tuned for the Nissan post-game show. You deserve a car that thrills you, and Nissan's got an exciting line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. All right, what a moment for Dom Smith. 2 on, 1 out, 5-2 Yankees. And here's Dom. Spent so much time in the other borough in New York with the Mets. No stranger to the tension with the Yankees. The pitch to Dom. Swing and a miss. Got a big slider. Well over the top of it. It's 0-1. More action immediately in the Yankees bullpen. Caleb Ferguson, one of the lefties, is up with Duran on deck. Oh, 0-1. They lead at first and third. Pitch is a strike. It is not impossible to think that Cedar Rafaela could consider going here. Pick up the chance of a double play. You are trailing by 3, but if you got a good jump on Cousins, Yankees do not do a great job controlling the running game. Wells better than Trevino. 0-2. Cedar a bigger lead, not going the pitch. In the dirt, it almost hit him. In fact, I think Dom sort of held his ground thinking it might. Somehow avoided both of his feet, and it's 1-2. Weisert's going to stay in the game for the Red Sox. Their bullpen totally quiet. There's no question Smith was okay getting hit there. He didn't move at all.
They have to cash in on this opportunity.
5-2 Yankees. First and third, a 1-2 count to Smith. Cousins is ready. He throws. Smith takes strike 3. Fastball at the top of the zone. That's a big second out, and it's hard to wonder what he's looking for other than that right there. Spot where you can get a run in without a hit.
His fastball does have good movement. That was pretty straight, though. Previous pitch, the sinker that backed over the corner.
So now it falls to Jarren Duran. I mean, the Red Sox, after the solo home runs back-to-back by Refsnyder and Wong, they had Devers after a triple at third with nobody out, didn't score him. Trying to avoid failure in this spot here. First and third with 2 outs. Here's Duran trying to extend his hitting streak. The pitch is a strike. That was a slider at the bottom of the zone, and it's 0-1. 10-game streak for Jaron. He's grounded to second, struck out, and flied to left. 0-1. Light rain continues to fall at Fenway. Cousins is ready. He throws. Jaron swings and fouls it back. Fastball in under his hands, and it's 0-2. Jaron has terrorized so much of baseball. Not as great this season against the Yanks. 9 for 38. 14 strikeouts. Behind 0-2 here. Cousins sets. He throws. Jaron tries to stop his swing. He does not. He is struck out with a slider, and Jaron's got to watch himself. He points to the third base umpire, barking. That sure looked like a swing from here. We go to the 7th inning after another wasted opportunity. 5-2 Yankees in the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox network.
Hi, it's Chris Curtis, and right now, drug and alcohol dependency is affecting so many of us. If addiction is impacting you or a loved one, I highly recommend the New England Recovery Center in Westboro, a really compassionate staff and beautiful 25-acre campus where most major insurance plans are accepted. New England Recovery Center offers 24/7 admission with transportation available if needed. Why wait? Call 877-MY-REHAB or visit newenglandrecoverycenter.org today.
Now through July 31st during the BMW Summer Sales Event, lease a 2024 BMW i4 eDrive 35 for $449 per month for 36 months with $4,869 due at signing and 0 security deposit. Government and dealer fees not included. Details at bmwcenters.com.
What is insurance?
Insurance transfers certain risks between parties.
Without insurance, the economy would really stop.
In simple terms, insurance is like community.
It's protecting every last asset that somebody has built over a lifetime.
You're in it together.
You feel supported
from the beginning to the end.
What insurance is just taking care of people. It's definitely a way of life.
Cross Insurance, our way of life since 1954.
Get ready to hit it out of the park every time you fire up the grill this summer with Hatfield Pork. Hatfield's flavorful variety of marinated pork tenderloins, ground pork and sausage, ham and bacon will be a fan favorite with your family and friends at your summer barbecues. Elevate your grilling game with Hatfield and taste victory with every bite, at home or at the ballpark. Find your flavor with Hatfield. Visit simplyhatfield.com for recipes and to find a retailer near you.
Jones and Mego, weekdays 2 to 6.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Well, the Red Sox have left runners at third base with less than 2 out in both the 4th inning and the 7th inning. They can come back to haunt. They're down 5-2. Weissert, the third Red Sox pitcher, go up against the 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Torres, Rice, and Volpe.
For all the great things the Red Sox have done this year, Joe, they've really not done a good job with runners at third and fewer than 2 outs. And twice tonight, this could be a 1-run game, but they just put the ball in play.
That's where the strikeout really hurts. People say, well, it's just another out. Not the case. First pitch is a strike. Good movement to that pitch down and away. Hard sinker from Greg Weissert, the former Yankee out of Fordham University. He's been busy, leads the staff in appearances. Torres had a big 2-run single in the first. He grounds this one to second. Boxed around by Romy Gonzalez. Fires too late. Smith stayed into play first. Gonzalez moved to second. Bounced up, hit him off the chest. He recovered fairly quickly, but not soon enough.
Kind of played it into an error, laying back and waiting for a weird bounce.
Well, that'll be an E4. It's like second error. First error cost them a run back in the 4th inning. Torres, who doesn't always run hard, did that time. Here's Ben Rice. The Cohasset kid flied to center twice. The second time was a sac fly, and then he popped his second. Left-hand batter against the right-hand pitcher, and he takes a fastball wide, ball 1. Red Sox won both of the first 2 series against the Yankees this season. The winner of this game wins this series. Red Sox are 10-3 in rubber games, 7-0 at home, but that's in deep jeopardy now. Pitch is a breaking ball for a strike.
And awesome on Sundays, that is too.
15-2, but they lost last Sunday to their new teammate, James Paxton of the Dodgers. Then, now the Red Sox. 8th inning, and a 1-1 pitch coming to the left-hand batter, and Rice waves at an off-speed pitch down and away. A good changeup. Stay tuned after the game. The Nissan post-game show. You deserve a car that thrills. Nissan's got an exciting line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. Left-hand batter out of Dartmouth takes it high. 2-2. And Rice, a very nice young man. Cohasset. The pitch is swung on line toward the gap in left center field. This is trouble. Hits on the grass. One hops the wall. Stopping at third is Torres, and into second with a double is Ben Rice. So he loves to hit Red Sox pitching. He had never played a game at Fenway till Friday night here. Not as an amateur or in a showcase. But he had a big double yesterday, and that led to the tying run in the ninth. Now he rips a two-bagger. Still nobody out. That error really looming large now. And Volpe coming up. He's lined to second. Grounded out 1-3 and popped to second. Infield is in. Wow, is Dominic Smith in? He's about 40, 50 feet from home plate. Line foul to the right out of play. You know, the Red Sox now have made 77 errors. 2 tonight, 1 in this inning. Weisert's 0-1 pitch coming to Volpe. And he swings and drives a foul. First base side out of play. Could really use a strikeout here. With Cabrera on deck, and then the top of the batting order. Two Yanks, but they're threatening for more. Second and third, nobody out. Here's the pitch. And he holds up on a sweeper away. Just in time. 1-2 to the right-hand batter. Second-year Yankee shortstop out of New Jersey. Weissert deals. And a hard shot. Foul by inches outside of third. Didn't really take a full swing. He hooked a pitch that was away. And it just missed the foul line by inches. Our flex car play of the game so far. You have to go to the 2-run, 2-out hit in the first inning by Gleyber Torres that made it 3-0 Yanks. Say goodbye to traditional car buying or leasing. Say hello to freedom and flexibility. Flex car is a month-to-month car lease with 0 down payment, ability to cancel or swap cars at any time. Go to flexcar.com. 1-2 pitch. Here it is. And a ground ball off the pitcher's body. Runner holds it third. Throw to first. Underhand just in time. Whoa. He underhanded it and almost cost him.
Right off the wallet.
That was a fortuitous bounce as he was in his follow-through. Red Sox training staff and Alex Cora wonder if he's okay. Seems to be. He had right where he carries his wall. Unfortunately, he turned around and had the presence of mind to find the ball just to the right of the mound. Weissert says he's okay. The runner's held. Nobody out. The Torres was not very fast. Wasn't going to take a chance. 1 down for Cabrera. Struck out, walked, then hit a fly ball to center field. This is the key batter here. They'll play the infield in. Really far in. They're all on the grass by at least 2 feet. Cabrera's a switch hitter. Struck out, walked, and flied out to the center fielder. Here's Greg Weissert trying to get out of this jam. The pitch, swing, and a foul. Pitch almost hit him. Sweeper. He got his bat on it. Nothing in 1. 1 out. 2 men in scoring position. Weissert is ready. His pitch. Little bit low. Check the swing in time. More space open, but you really want to put this number 9 hitter away with Verdugo and Soto looming large, and then Judge. A 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Sinker low and away for a ball. Two and one. Greg Weiser to the set. Here's the pitch. And a drive hit deep to right center field. O'Neill on the go. Duran too. It's back by the bullpen. It hits on the track and hops into the Red Sox bullpen. A 2-run double for Oswaldo Cabrera. And the Yankees lead it 7-2. He crushed it. No way could that ball be caught. So that breaks it open. They're opening the gates, and now the Yankees have 2 more insurance runs. Cabrera now with 32 RBIs this season. Still only 1 out. Torres scored an unearned run, and Rice behind him. Here's Verdugo. 2 doubles, 2 for 4. He takes a strike. Both to the opposite field. He's 2 for 4. Yesterday's game got away late. That's when the Red Sox had trailed from the start. The pitch. He's in there for a strike. This one has not gone their way. The pitching has not been outstanding, and the defense a big struggle. Here's the pitch. Check swing and a pitch away. He did not go, says the third base umpire, John Tumpane.
I think that's the story the last couple days especially. The defense has really let them down. And against this team, against any team in the big leagues, they just gave them too much life.
Big league teams will make you pay. Good teams or bad teams. The 1-2 is grounded foul off his leg, and he went down in a heap. Fouled it off his right leg, lead leg.
I think the thing for the Red Sox, Joe, is that, they're going to get Slayton and Martin back soonish. Casas goes on the rehab, but if you're just looking from a 30,000-foot view, as they decide, they're going to buy some things at the deadline. We focus so much on the relief market for the Sox. It seems pretty clear to me they need more starting pitching. Guys are just reaching innings levels, and the stuff is diminished as we get to August.
Well, they did sign Paxton, so maybe that will help. We'll see. They picked up Yohan Ramirez, who's a journeyman reliever who has a good fastball, Alex said. So we'll see what the plans are for him. He's not here yet. Criswell getting loose in the bullpen. He's been sent there with the addition of Paxton. Paxton will start Tuesday against Seattle. All right, Verdugo says he's okay. It's a 1-2 count. 2 runs home. 7-2 Yanks. Here's the pitch home, and he swings and misses. He waved at a changeup outside the strike zone. So that's the second out. It brings up Soto, who was grounded out 5-3, 1-3, and has walked twice, giving him a Major League leading total of 86 walks as he bats here in the Herb Chambers Lexus of Sharon and Lexus of Hingham batting order. And he dribbles a foul on the ground to the backstop, strike 1. Howard went 6 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 4 walks, which is unusual, 2 strikeouts. He didn't have his A-game stuff tonight. Boozer 1/3 of the inning, a run, a hit, and a walk. Pitching on a 3rd straight day. And there's a strike over the inside edge. Soto pulled off, but it nipped the corner. 2 runs so far charged to Weiser, 1 unearned. 0-2 pitch coming to Juan Soto, and he swings and grounds it hard to third off Raffy's glove into left field. let the ball play him. Stopping at third is Cabrera. He held up with the ball hit in front of him, not to run into a tag out. Raffy sort of backed up, tried to play it off the side, and it banged off his glove and went into left field. And Andrew Bailey will visit the mound with Aaron Judge up. Well, hard to make an error with the third out with Judge coming in.
It is indeed. You know, this game is different than so many others. I mean, we talked about the defense last night, kind of betraying them late in the game. But this is where, you know, those bullpen meltdowns in LA and Colorado feel even worse, because you could get over, you know, a couple games were it not for, you know, that run right out of the break. These losses are starting to pile up and change the context of things.
So they've received 2 extra outs this inning. Here's Judge. One of the runs will be earned, any subsequent runs unearned. Judge has singled a right, little bleeder off the end of the bat that went slowly into right field for an RBI hit into first. Since then, he's grounded out fourth, where he fly to center and walked. Weissert delivers home, and a slider is outside. Season series 5-3 Red Sox. But this one's in jeopardy for sure. 1-0 pitch coming. And there's a breaking ball that misses inside. I thought he was going to pull the trigger on that.
I mean, they went the better part of 2 months losing 1 series, and now they're in real danger of dropping the first 3 out of the break.
Lost 6 of 8 entering this game since the All-Star break. The pitch. There's a borderline strike call over the outside edge. A sinker at 93. Strickland appeared too happy when Weissert for 4 straight balls, and one was up and in last inning. 2-1 pitch, and that sinks too low. Judge is a very disciplined hitter, in addition to his tremendous power. Doesn't chase a lot. 3-1. Wells on deck. Here's the pitch. Sinks low and inside. He'll take another walk. Judge was on base 6 times in 6 plate appearances yesterday. And today, he is on for the 3rd time.
Of course, pitching doing what it's doing right now, it does not get any easier. Seattle, Texas, Kansas City, Houston, Texas, Baltimore, Houston, Arizona. That's what's next.
Bases loaded for Austin Wells. The pitch. Foul to the backstop on a low fastball. Wells doubled down the right field line. A ground rule shot in the first. Single to right in the 4th. Grounded out 4-3 with the bases loaded last inning. The 7th, he hit a sac fly to left deep into the corner. 2 out and 2 on. The pitch. Down and in. 3 on, I should say. Cabrera, the 2-run double, is at 3rd. Soto, who reached on Raffy's error, is at 2nd. Red Sox have made 3 errors tonight. Judge, who walked on at first. 1-1 to the left-hand batting Yankee catcher. Weissert deals. And a dry foul, third base side. Out to play. So a very, very light miss falling here. One and 2 to Austin Wells, batting in the cleanup spot. Weissert delivers home, and a swing and a miss. He got him on a changeup. He's had a good one tonight. Well, retired the side, but there is hurt. After 7.5, it is 7-2 Yankees on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit Shaws.com or StarMarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaws and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
The Nissan Rogue with available Google built-in helps you make the most of your drive. Take care of the small stuff, like,
Hey Google, cool down my car.
and,
Hey Google, turn on the dog feeder.
or change up your adventure.
Hey Google, navigate me to the nearest music venue.
Handle your drive like a pro.
Experience the ultimate connection in the new 2024 Nissan Rogue. Get a low $279 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. Not equipped on all vehicles. Requires compatible device. Sequences shortened and simulated. Activation of Nissan Connect services package required. Only use features when safe and legal to do so. Data rates may apply. Subject to third-party service availability. Google, Google Play, and Google Maps are trademarks of Google LLC. Well-qualified lessees. 2024 Rogue S all-wheel drive. $47.19 initial payment excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. End 7/31/24.
This is Jeffrey Glassman. For 4 generations, my family has called New England home. When you're hurt in a car crash, we fight big insurance companies to make sure you get the money you deserve. Hurt? You gotta get Glassman. Call 617-777-7777.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now back to the play-by-play action.
Bottom half of the 8th inning, Yankees leading 7-2. 2 running runs have hurt the Red Sox tonight. Jake Cousins, the Ivy Leaguer, on a pen. Pitched pretty well after a blue pit. He struck out the pinch hitter Smith with runners at first and third, the tying run at the plate, and then struck out Duran. So he's back for the 8th inning. Cousins, a long, lean righty, facing Ref Snyder here, who struck out. The long home run to left and struck out again. And the pitch is fouled to the right out of play, breaking ball away. Now with the win, the Yankees to be back to 5.5 in front of the Red Sox and remain 1 behind the Orioles, who won this afternoon. They beat San Diego 8-6. Snap San Diego's win streak. There's a drive popped up first base side, foul ground, actually right near the bag now. The new first baseman LeMahieu grabs it in fair ground. LeMahieu taking over for Rice as he did last night. Ben Rice primarily a catcher. He's looked pretty good at first base. He had a good night at the plate. 1 for 3. A sacrifice fly, a double and a run scored. 1 down in the 8th. And the first pitch is a breaking ball for a strike to Connor Wong, who flied to center, homered, and fly to center. The Red Sox only runs came on back-to-back home runs leading off the 4th by Ref Snyder and Wong. Now, the first 2 games were really outstanding in terms of the excitement level. This one, not so much. The 0-1. Oh, the way the Red Sox did have some chances, though. They've left 4, but 2 of them at third base were there with 1 out that never touched home plate. One and 1. Jake Cousins delivers, and the breaking ball is low. That bullpen's really spent. Don gave him 6 and a third, and Cousins has picked it up pretty well. 2-1. Strike, fastball that backed over the outside edge. His fastball is good movement. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Cousins at the set, delivers. Whoa, it goes to the backstop. So the count has gone full. Red Sox have had only 6 hits in this game. Made 3 big errors. Here's the pitch. 3-2 is grounded up the middle, but there to his left is Volpe, gobbles it up, throws him behind the bag, and gets it. They hit it all that hard. 2 men down. And here is Raffy, who has grounded out 6-3, triple off the wall in left center. He was at third with nobody out. It did not score. When the Red Sox had a chance to cut it to a run, then he bounced out, or struck out, I should say. And we have a pitching change. Aaron Boone heads to the mound. They'll bring in a lefty to face Raffy, even though it's a 5-run lead here. As we come your way on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Looking to create a space you love? Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life. Whether you get expert help with a virtual color consultation or visit swsamples.com to order color chips and peel and stick samples, Sherwin-Williams has all the color solutions to help you find the perfect hue for your paint project. When you're ready to paint, shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams to get everything you need. Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life.
Caleb Ferguson on to work here. His left-hander pitched 2/3 of an inning last night. No runs, no hits, a walk, and a strikeout. He's a former Dodger who has struggled for the most part. Ferguson 1-3 with a 5.34 ERA, 1 save, making his 42nd appearance. Everything else long since over in baseball. Baltimore will keep first place for another day. 8-6 win over San Diego. Minnesota beat Detroit 5-0. Seattle here tomorrow for a 3-game set with a 6-3 win over the White Sox. Oakland lost to the Angels 8-6 LA. Toronto beat Texas again 7-3. Cincinnati lost to Tampa Bay, Rays winning 2-1. All right, here's Raffy facing Ferguson, and Raffy swings and lines one into left center for a base hit, so he's got a multiple hit game. Chisholm cuts it off.
Sort of love that after the 7-2 left on left pitching change. See if O'Neill can catch it in, bring some drama back.
Tyler tonight is flying to right, struck out and bounced out 5-3. Two out, a runner at first. Long lean lefty deals, and a strike called over the inside edge, borderline pitch. Romy Gonzalez would be next. Yankees have not gone deep tonight. Red Sox with solo homers back to back by Refsnyder and Wong. Swinging strike at a changeup away. Cousins did a good job at inning in the third. No runs, 1 blue pit, no walks, and 2 Ks. Pitch is a little low and away. Missed with a slider as he tried to nip the outside edge. One and two. The pitch is swung on and missed. He tied him up inside with a cutter to retire the side. Quiet night by the Red Sox bats after 8. 7-2 New York on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Take strokes off your game by taking pounds off your frame with Awaken 180. Between increased flexibility, strength, and endurance, breaking 190 or even 80 could be just 40 pounds away. Get there this summer with a solution for weight loss, Awaken 180 Weight Loss Doc.
Did you or a loved one serve in the military during the Vietnam era, the Gulf War, Iraq, Afghanistan, or any other combat zone after 9/11? Then you are eligible to directly enroll in VA healthcare. Additionally, veterans who never deployed but were exposed to toxins or hazards while training or on active duty in the United States are also eligible to enroll. Do it today. Call 1-800-MY-VA-411. That's 1-800-MY-VA-411.
With the enhanced engine performance and fuel economy of newly reformulated Tri-Clean gas from Citgo, you're good to go. But good to go where? Exotic bird shopping? To your Tuesday night bowling league?
Woo! That's a turkeys.
Good to go try your luck at bingo.
G32.
Good to go to a lumberjack competition.
I'm gonna move my car.
New top-tier Tri-Clean gas from Citgo. The most advanced fuel we've ever made. Now you're good to go.
I want that. The Make It Ford summer sales event is on. So make it your best summer ever with Ford. Now's the best time to get our best deals on a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs, like the Ford Explorer, the Ford Bronco family, Ford F-Series, and the all-electric F-150 Lightning. These are the deals you've been waiting for, so don't wait. It's the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event, so make it yours. Make it now at your Ford dealer today.
The Rich Keefe Show, weekday afternoons starting at 6. Now back to the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Well, here's Cooper Criswell. His last outing was very good. That was as a starter, but he went to the bullpen since the Red Sox need so much help there and the injuries. And with the acquisition of James Paxton, who will start against his original team, the Seattle Mariners, on Tuesday night here. So Criswell out of the pen. Face Chisholm, Torres, and LeMahieu. Red Sox, well, they had a beleaguered New York bullpen, but couldn't get to Rodon until he was knocked out, or taken out after 6 1/3. Call strike to Chisholm, making his Yankee debut. He's 0 for 4, and he takes it low. Strikeout and 3 grounders to the first baseman. Chisholm at 249 for Miami. He was probably their signature player. And he grounds this one toward the middle. Romy Gonzalez dives, skids, gets up, throws wide. There's his first Yankee hit, an infield single. Smith had to leave the bag to get it. So an infield hit for Chisholm, who's 1 for 5. And here's Gleyber Torres, who had the biggest hit of the game, a 2-run, 2-out single in the first. Since then, he's walked twice and reached on an error. Bailey and Cousins invading the booth. We got a house full of youngsters. Here's a foul to the right out of play.
We do. The Maldonados are in from San Antonio and becoming fast Red Sox fans. This wasn't their best introduction to the ballpark, though, tonight.
Yeah, but they're having a lot of fun. There's a foul to the right out of play. So it's 0-2. Tomorrow night, Seattle is here. The Mariners tried to right the ship after a tough stretch. Saw them fall out of first place. Criswell deals and a breaking ball low, but they're in a virtual tie for first now because the Dodgers beat Houston and the Mariners won 6-3 at Chicago, stretching the White Sox losing streak to 14 games. Pitch. Fisted foul, first base seats out of play. Did we get an attendance figure yet?
I didn't hear one. We got more than usual in our booth right now.
They add to the total.
In some ways, the Red Sox are pretty lucky to leave here only down 1 in the wild card after a 2-7 stretch.
And the pitch is down and in. Well, the Cubs did him a favor. They beat Seattle a couple of times this weekend. Beat Kansas City, that is. 2-2. Chisholm dancing off first, and Torres lunges, pops a foul off first. Long run down the line. The right fielder crosses the line, and O'Neill can't get it. Hit the padded area out there, so he seems to be okay.
Now we got one more, Joe.
Hey, there's my godson. Young Charlie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have my 6 grandchildren here tonight. And happy birthday to my granddaughter, my youngest, Charlie. And she will turn 10 tomorrow.
That's
Time
hard to
called
believe.
To the hitter.
I mean, I remember when she was just itty-bitty. That's crazy. 10 years old tomorrow.
Born right down the street from Fenway Park. Turning 10 tomorrow. We'll get together in the booth here tonight. She got her presents. 2-2. Runner goes. Swinging a ground ball hit hard to Raffy. Picks it up nicely. A tough hop. Throws to first for the out. That was a good backhand stab.
Chisholm blew out a tire going around second. I hope he's okay. I mean, maybe he's embarrassed, but he is face down and maybe in a lot of pain at second base.
Yeah, he overran the bag, tried to stop suddenly, and he's hurt. Now in a seated position as Aaron Boone and one of the Yankee trainers goes out to check on him.
They are holding their breath now. He kind of has his hand on his right chin. I didn't see what happened coming around the bag.
I think he hit his chin, his face. Might have face planted in the ground. Yeah. Touching his jaw.
I'm sure the bags are slippery.
Yeah. He's in a lot of pain. He fell down rounding second base. He slipped on the top of the wet base. And then when he went to dive back, I think he hit his face on the ground or the bag.
Ooh.
Might have hit his face twice.
Yeah, the original was like a shoulder and then really conked his head. Rattled. Literally.
Griswold continuing to warm here. The out on Torres went 5-3. And Chisholm says he's going to continue. He hit second and slipped on the top of the bag.
Also an awful twist of his right ankle.
Surprised that didn't flare up. It seemed to be more of the jaw injury, but he seems to be okay. Here's LeMahieu batting for the first time, low and away, batting in Ben Rice's spot. Rice had a sac fly and also a booming double. 1 for 3 with an RBI. LeMahieu taking over at first. They got him. Well, he was picked off, but nobody saw him, and he steals third. Chisholm, who acted like he was in great pain, takes third base.
I guess the ankle's okay.
Yeah. Criswell looked at him, but Raffy wasn't at third. Element of surprise, he took off. So a stolen base. And the pitch with the infield in is hit in the air to right field, plenty deep enough to score a run. LeMahieu hits a sacrifice fly as O'Neill grabs it and Chisholm trots home, and it's 8-2 Yankees.
Well, this is one the Red Sox are going to immediately turn the page on. It's just not been a great night for them.
A little sleepy performance tonight. So that's a sac fly for LeMahieu. 8-2 New York. And a strike to Volpe, batting for the 5th time. Is that a good sign when the number 9 hitter is batting for the 5th time?
No.
That's away 1-1.
He hasn't done much offensively in this series. He is a really good shortstop, though. He made 2 or 3 big-time plays tonight.
Excellent range. Seems to anticipate where the ball's going to be hit. Ground ball left side, base hit. Well, the run would be earned. Volpe now 1 for 5 with a single to left.
Well, Chisholm now laughing in the Yankee dugouts. He's okay. I think maybe a mixture of embarrassment, a little bit shocked there as he blew out a tire coming out the second base bag. The judge is laughing with him.
Yankees now with 10 hits. And Cabrera takes the ball. He broke it open with a 2-run double. Ronald shot to right center in the 8th inning that bounced into the Red Sox bullpen. He's 1 for 3 with a walk. And a line foul, third base side. We're approaching another 3-hour game with the Yankees and Red Sox.
You know, I'll be very interested to see what Brian Cashman does, because I still think they need more offensively. I mean, it is Judge and Soto, but I think they need another big bat, personally.
1-1, foul to the left side out of play. Well, Rondon seemed to turn it around his last 2 starts. He was good tonight. Very good against Tampa Bay after losing 5 in a row. The 1-2 is outside. Red Sox have 3 with Seattle, and then it won't get any easier when they hit the road for the Southwest. First Texas, Kansas City. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and that retires the side. But they get another run. 8-2 New York as we go to the bottom of the 9th on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire the largest injury firm in the world for your injury case? Let me count the ways. Your case will be handled by your lawyer, a paralegal, and a case manager who's always in the office for you when your lawyer's in court. There's also a 24-hour hotline if you ever have a question or a problem. We've collected over $20 billion and won a lot. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Matthews Auto has purchased Bernardi Nissan and are bringing our award-winning dealership group to Boston. You never have to haggle to get a good price. Our vehicle prices are clearly posted on every vehicle and online. With the best rewards program in the business, Matthews Rewards Plus, you bank 25% of everything you spend on service and can use it to save up to $5,000 off a future vehicle purchase. This month, drive off in a 2024 Nissan Rogue SV all-wheel drive. Lease it for only $249 per month for 36 months with $5,900 due at signing. Lease one price, $31,995. Visit the new Matthews Nissan of Wellesley at 962 Worcester Street, formerly Bernardi Nissan on Route 9, or MatthewsNissanofWellesley.com. VIN number RW420876, 36 months, 10,000 miles per year. $5,900 due at signing. First payment, tax and fees extra. Rebates to dealer. To qualified buyers. Must finance through NMAC.
Hey, it's Greg. You know what's funny about Harvard Square? The Comedy Studio. After a 2-year hiatus, the iconic club is bringing its nearly 30-year history back to Cambridge with regular shows 6 nights a week and 2 shows on Friday and Saturday nights. Visit thecomedystudio.com for tickets.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Kevin Ferguson back out there for the 9th inning with the Yankees leading 8-2. They've outhit the Red Sox 10-7. Carlos Rondon was very good. He went 6 1/3 innings, 2 runs on back-to-back homers by Ref Snyder and Wong. 5 hits, a walk, and 7 Ks. Kevin Ferguson trying to close this one out. He came on, gave up a hit to Raffy, but struck out O'Neill to end the 8th. A loss would make the Red Sox 15-3 on Sunday, and would leave them 6 over 500 at 55-49, and 6.5 behind Baltimore. All right, here's Romy, who's 0 for 3, and he takes a strike. Fly to center, grounder to short, and a liner to the center fielder. Yankees got 3 runs in the first inning for the 2nd straight day. And the pitch is a breaking ball. You think about last night when you have a game like this, and it could have been a victory.
No doubt. Really a fly ball that I thought should have been caught.
There's a drive foul, first base side. Red Sox led with 2 out in the 9th inning and 2 strikes on Grisham, who hit a ball fairly low off the wall in left center. That tied the game, and then they got 3 in the 10th inning off Chase Anderson, who was designated for assignment today along with catcher Reese McGuire. The pitch. That dips low and inside.
Well, Joe, you know, for 2 seasons now, Red Sox have been spoiled by Kenley being so dependent on the back end of the bullpen. It hurts extra that he has blown a couple of these saves after the All-Star break. 1 in L.A. and 1 last night.
Wasn't needed today with the nature of this game, low and away, but he said he was available. 3-2 now. Yankees trying to put the finishing touches on this one. And the payoff pitch is down and in, ball 4. A 6-run lead in the 9th. I'm sure Aaron Boone isn't very happy about that. Judge and Soto were a combined 1 for 6 tonight with 1 RBI, and you know when that happens, you think you got a pretty good shot. But there were some 4 walks to those guys as well.
Yeah, they were everywhere. They were all over the bases.
So a leadoff walk brings up Jansen, and he grounds one softly to third. Here's the throw to second out, and that's the only one they will get this time as Cabrera Charge grabbed it from just in front of the bag. The force goes 5-4, no relay to first. Here's Raffaello, who bounced into a 4, struck out, and then looped a soft single to right field. Won't see the Yankees again till September, and this will be the last Yankee game here this season. It's a 4-game set coming up in the Bronx in mid-September. Red Sox also go to New York earlier than that to take on the Mets around Labor Day. Here's a call strike to Raffaello.
Well, depending on what happens the next couple days for both clubs, really, the idea is to have those September games mean everything for the Red Sox.
Ferguson deals, and a foul tip around the batter's box. Nothing in 2, 9th inning. That one, I think, hit the foot of the catcher. Wells is trying to walk it off. Nothing in 2 with 1 on and 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. But Chisholm certainly gives the Yankees more speed. He picked the Red Sox pocket by stealing third with a pitcher holding the ball. And there's a check swing strike on a high fastball. And that is strike 3. The Raffaello fans, second strikeout for Ferguson. Red Sox down to their last out. And here's Dom Smith, who pinch hit with runners at first and third in the 7th, that was called out on strikes. Don will be an 11-game winner here. And the pitch is grounded weakly to the right side. Second baseman bobbles it again. Everybody's safe. 3 times Torres went to reach for it, and he never did come up with it until the 4th bounce, the 4th try. So that'd be an E4.
It's another one of those nights, Joe, I just think underscores, like, the people who don't think momentum at a baseball game is real. I just don't agree with that in any way. And I think when the Red Sox didn't capitalize on those opportunities to make it a 1-run game or more, that could really change the whole thing.
And then the Yankees took advantage of some poor defense. So here's Jarren Duran, whose hit streak is in jeopardy here. He's 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts, sitting on a 10-game hit streak. Ferguson deals, and a check swing and a high fastball. He held up in time, ball 1.
Really big series, though, with the Mariners. I mean, that's one of the teams right there with the Red Sox in this wild card chase. Interested to see if they do more after getting a Rosarena. What awesome starting pitching they have.
It'll be a tough series. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball down and in. That makes the count 1-1. First pitch was a ball, then the check swing. Left on left matchup here. Jansen at second in his Red Sox debut. As a ground ball hit to the second baseman again. Torres has this one, flips the first, ball game over. Yankees win it 8-2. The Yankees win the series 2-1. The season series now stands 5-4 Boston. Totals next on the Shaw's in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hey Sox fans, take your game day experience to the next level. Whether a pretzel dog or a sandwich, top them with Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. Pick up Mike's